So how was the beach, Connor?
The beach was good. Had to work the whole time I was there. I work remote, so it was like that. I had a scheduling thing. I was going to Montreal this summer. That fell apart, but I'd already scheduled such that like my time off was for Montreal, so I couldn't take off at the beach. It is what it is. I had a good time anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked remote at the beach before, and there is something kind of magical about that. You don't really feel too stressed out usually.
We'll get into it later, but I usually, like, the past few years, there's been a game release. Like, Tears of the Kingdom came out while I was at the beach. Armored Core came out while I was at the beach. Animal
I don't think anything came out while you were at the beach this year, right?
Mina the Hollower came out while I was at the beach this year, and we'll get into that later.
Oh, I see.
But I didn't like it.
I've not heard good things about that from you two.
Mid the Hollower, as it were.
Oh my god. That's unfortunate.
It's fine. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah. But so you went to I think we doxed your location last week. We were like, he's in Hilton Head. I don't know exactly where you went.
I was home, I think, by the time the episode came out. So
you're right. Yeah.
He's at my exact address, social security number.
Yeah, right. But Hilton Head is I like Hilton Head a lot. I feel every time I go there, I feel at peace. Obviously, I know obviously there's beaches on California, Florida that are probably prettier, but Hilton Head just has that kind of calming southern comfort to me.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I like the
I haven't been to the beach in years, so
yeah.
No beaches around Morgantown, unfortunately.
Yeah, no beaches in Morgantown. I guess I could go to Cheat Lake.
You got the beautiful shores of Cheat Lake right there.
Why would I go to Cheat Lake, you know? That doesn't sound enjoyable.
Cheat Lake?
I guess I could go to Tiger Lake, you know?
I don't know if this is weird to say, but I lived at Cheat Lake for a while. I lived like right by it for like 3 years.
I remember.
And I would go to the resort and get a massage every once in a while. I thought it was nice.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
that's cool.
Wow.
I had a couple particularly stressful months. It was a little expensive. I've looked to see if I could get a massage in Pittsburgh, and it's way cheaper here than it was at Cheat Lake. But
yeah, I mean, you're going to a resort to get a massage.
They're named stuff like Asian massage, which is just a name that makes me a little uncomfortable. Like,
you don't want to go to an Asian massage place? Yeah.
Like, I'm wondering if it's a style.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's so much as the ethnicity, so much as that the implication of further services.
Of like a happy ending, you know?
Too. And I'm like, I really just want somebody to rub my back for an hour. I'm really not paying for anything other than that. Like,
you know,
I mean, they'll rub something.
Yeah,
actually,
rub one out.
In Morgantown, there is an Asian massage place somewhere downtown, and I swear to you, I drive past it and I never see anyone in it.
Oh yeah. I mean, I have a friend in Morgantown named Spooky Bananas, and he very much insists
that his actual name.
That's what he likes to be called.
I see.
But he lives up to his name, and he very much insists that Asian massage place in Morgantown will go the extra mile for you.
See,
I see.
I don't want that, and I also I don't want to be asked. It would just make me like.
Don't want to be bothered.
It would take me out of my.
I don't think they ask you. I think you have to.
I think you have to inquire.
I don't know.
Imagine the gall. Like,
imagine if you misunderstood and it wasn't one of those places. That would be. But okay, but I've only gotten one massage in my life, right? And I'm not like a person who does like massages or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I think I was in Florida. My friend insisted like, let's go and get massages at this place, and it was like truly exquisite. Like I felt so at peace afterwards, and I was like, so maybe I should be doing this.
Yeah, I think it's great. If you got the money, I think it's a great. It's not something I do very often. It's been a couple of years now, but I work out a lot. My muscles get tense. I also just get stressed out. I get tense. It's a nice...
Yeah, I'm all tense. I'm always tense. I will remain tense.
Yeah.
You choose to remain tense.
Yeah, I choose to remain tense.
You got to go to that Asian massage parlor in Morgantown. You have one right there.
Some tension for
there.
sure.
Yeah.
And welcome back to Game Talk. I'm your host, Am, and beyond today I'm joined by Connor.
Hey guys.
And Mike.
Hello.
the full crew here once again today, and we have a very, very busy episode. So Summer Games Fest continues. Last week we covered the Sony State of Play, and this week we had a bunch of stuff. We had Jeff Keighley's Summer Game Fest show, we had Xbox's showcase for the summer, and we also had a Nintendo Direct. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting with the Summer Game Fest Jeff Keighley show. And the way this will work, we'll just talk about things we enjoyed from each show, things we're looking forward to. We're not necessarily going to cover every single thing that was shown, because if we did, we'd be here forever. So that being said, from Summer Game Fest, let's maybe start with the obvious one that you...
Can we get the raffle? Yeah, let's get the Rathalos out of the room.
The Rathalos
salivating for.
We got a 3-minute trailer, or 3 minutes or so trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendants.
Oh, good lord. It looks so good. I can't wait to use my rocket fists.
Yeah, it adds... obviously, we're getting Elder Dragons. We're getting Lao Shanlung, which is like... I don't think he's been seen. No, I think he was in Generations Ultimate. But
yeah, he has not been seen since 1, I do believe.
1?
What? Yeah, I thought you fought him in Gen U.
You might fight him in Gen U as like a callback. I think every monster's in Gen U.
Most of them, yeah. But anyway, he's like he's a big old boy. He's in the original game, he is like running from a scarier monster that is smaller than him, but he's like so big that he's going to destroy the civilization that he's like running through, like the city. And so you have to kind of drive him away. He's running from Fatalis, the black dragon. And
it might mean we're getting a Fatalis variant in this DLC, which I could see.
That would be cool. But yeah, he was a horrible fight in the original game. One of the like most miserable hunts of all time. But they've gotten better at making video games. Capcom is on a legendary run right now, so I think it'll be great. They're also adding the Boost Brace, I think it is called, which is like it seems to be some sort of temporary buff you can apply to yourself that adds additional moves to all the weapons, and it looks
good.
And it's like fast. Like there was one where like there was like a new counter for the greatsword. There was a move where they were like sliding and shooting with the light bow gun. Like it was reminiscent a little bit of like how Nero plays in Devil May Cry, which is another Capcom game. So, and it's incredible in Devil May Cry. So I think this jam is going to be good. It's the same director that did Iceborne, I believe. Which, granted, I actually don't think Iceborne is that good of an expansion. Mechanically, I think the monster roster was great, but I really didn't care for some of the moveset changes and the clutch claw. But so far, the Boost Brace looks awesome. I think this is going to be a great DLC. I think this is going to... And we also... This was an aside. This actually wasn't in the Summer Games Fest, but we got official confirmation of the Nintendo Switch 2 version being in development.
Which, honestly, a big deal. Big deal. More Monster Hunter players.
Bodes well for optimization, too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a huge deal because Monster Hunter's kind of roots are in portable consoles, right? Yeah. So it's kind of them returning to that.
The Wilds did not sell terribly well in Japan because it wasn't available portably.
Wilds
it'll explode on
Switch
too.
Yeah, it'll explode with the expansion coming in 2027.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge.
I know most people are mad about Kushala Daora coming back.
I think it'll be fine. I mean, his fight in Rise was better. The one I don't want to see again is Teostra. I'm so sick of Teostra.
Yeah, I don't want Teostra. Honestly, I hate the fight in both Rise and
But like,
World.
why are people upset about it? Just like, don't fight it.
We've just seen it. No,
okay.
I mean, you have to fight it in the story.
You've seen it a good bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been in like every game, I think since his... Oh, no. He was
he's
originally
in
DOS, I think. And then he skipped Try, and then he's been in every single game since then.
Yeah, him and Teostra have been in pretty much every game.
Yeah, and that's just
However, I think people are mostly mad about him because people that didn't play Rise only fought him in World.
Yeah, his World fight sucked.
His fight in World is the most miserable experience known to man.
He's got like an impenetrable barrier that you have to have special. You have to have armor skills from his armor to ignore that barrier, and it's just it's not very fun.
It's just annoying. It's a pain.
Yeah.
I will say, as like an outsider looking at this, I thought it was so cool that they opted to go for Sky Islands.
Yes,
because I remember you guys when you were speculating on what they could do. Like, I don't think you guys even thought of it. Right?
Which is
like,
weird. It's weird
very
that we
outside
didn't.
Of the box.
Because Wilds is so much Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate 2. And Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate had like a big sky. It wasn't literally...
Oh, so they'd done it before?
It wasn't floating islands in 4U. It was like a mountain that had floating rocks next to it, kind of. But it was a mountaintop, not a literal floating island. So this is new, but it is clearly inspired by that map in 4U. The color palette, all of that, it's very similar.
We apparently have a cameo guest of my roommate's dog who just snuck in. I just realized it. He's like right next to me now. You can see it. You can see where my door opens. So
yeah, nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. It looks great.
I couldn't be more excited. 2027 though, long wait for this one.
Yeah, it's not surprising to me. I feel like they got
to get the Switch 2 port out. They gotta get the game running well. Yeah,
I do like, and this is kind of a general message, that a lot of the games shown here and at the PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo things were all either 2026 or 27 games, which is good to see. But yeah, I think this expansion might be around the time when I revisit the game. So maybe I'll play a little beforehand to get ready.
I mean, you gotta beat
Hunter rank 40.
Yeah, Hunter rank 40, and you have to beat Arkveld the second time.
Yeah, so nothing.
Or just regular Arkveld. Yeah,
nothing. I think that's like 20 hours of gameplay to get to that or something.
All right, so that's Monster Hunter Wilds Ascendance. So let me kick off something here. I was pretty excited to see The Wolf Among Us 2. I don't know if you guys ever played The Wolf Among Us.
That's Telltale, right?
Telltale, yeah. There was an era where I was super into these Telltale games, and I think The Wolf Among Us was one of, if not their best one. So to see this game finally see the light of day, especially after Telltale kind of like disbanded and then reformed, there was a whole thing that happened there.
Right. I kind of thought the IP was just dead.
To see it coming next year after all this time, I don't even remember when the original Wolf Among Us came out. I feel like it's been close to a decade. But yeah, it's cool to see, and I'm definitely gonna play this one. So I was excited to see that.
I really like the trailer for Gundam Rogue Orbit, honestly.
Dude, when we were watching, we were like, this is a very Mike game. Yeah.
It looks so hype. I thought you were talking about Crossfire, which was also a very Mike game.
What was Crossfire?
Crossfire
was
the
shooter.
Former Naughty Dog dev, gave me weird war crime vibes.
I didn't really like
I didn't
that
like
one
it
too
at all.
much. But I think people enjoyed what they saw. It just it was weird to look at for me. Like something about the way it moved, maybe with the motion blur or something. Like I don't know. It just looked off to me. But and plus, I feel like I've just seen this kind of game so much, like war in a desert country kind of thing. But
one that I really didn't expect was Guild Wars 3.
That was crazy.
I thought it looked really good. Guild Wars to me does not have the motion to be at Summer Games Fest, so I was really surprised. And I just thought it looked really fun. I will likely be checking that out. I didn't get crazy into Guild Wars 2, but I did play it and I did like it.
I know a couple people who back from high school who used to know life Guild Wars 2. So I know it definitely has that MMO sauce. So I'm curious to see and especially because you don't really see sequels in the MMO world, right?
No,
it's not
often.
Very common. So I was quite surprised to see this, and it is something I will definitely keep my eye on because MMOs always have a certain allure to me, right? Even though I never really get sucked into one, it's what if I do?
Right.
That question's always there.
Yeah,
I'm looking game forward to it. Didn't like the look of. I didn't like the look. I think it was Sword of Legend.
It was Sword of Legend.
It was just had that fight with that cloak with the mask on it, and had literally just the Dark Souls UI.
Was it not Lords of the Fallen 2? I think was what it was.
No, it wasn't Lords of the Fallen 2. That one actually looked kind of sick. I'm talking about the Chinese game.
I don't think it was at Summer Games Fest because it's not in this article.
Not seeing it on my list.
I don't know where you're looking.
No, it wasn't in the article, but I confirmed that it came out.
Okay.
Sword of Legends. Yeah, I was in Sword of Summer Game Fest because it was
Was it just an ad? Maybe.
It was the combat gameplay trailer. I just found it. I don't know why it's not in that article. Maybe because it was kind of unimpressive. I think a lot of people look at Chinese action games and think, man, they're going to be great, but this one just looked like Dark Souls. Hold on, let me just link the trailer.
I mean, you say look like Dark Souls like a bad thing. That's like music to
like
my ears.
To the T, the UI just looked like the Souls UI. Here we go.
Uh-huh.
That should have been the trailer for it.
Yeah.
Like it didn't.
Yeah, I think
just like this is just another Souls game, and I'm like, I don't want to play another Souls game.
I mean, they're clearly not for you.
There's a lot of people that don't
a lot of people do want to play
I'm
another Souls game.
So sick of like 4 to 5 Souls likes coming out in a
but yeah,
release.
looking at this, I do remember watching this because I thought it was weird that they just straight up showed the full like boss fight, you know, like in the showcase, you know, that was like what they did. Like I am definitely very appreciative of when they show extended gameplay sequences, but like a full boss fight might be a little much, But yes, yeah, it is very much Souls inspired. Like it's kind of crazy looking at the UI.
What were you thinking of Gen Atlas, Ahmed?
Dude, yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Gen Atlas, I think it looks very interesting, and it is made by someone who I think has a lot of pedigree, right? So the Fumito Ueda, right? Like I think that's how you pronounce his name. He created Shadow of the Colossus and The Last Guardian, which I haven't played, but I've heard good things about. Eco, right? Like, so he makes very kind of particular singular vision games, and he doesn't make games very often. So for this to be his next project is an exciting thing. And it once again has like we saw. In a sentence, it looks like Shadow of the Colossus with mechs, which is kind of sick.
We saw Star Wars Galactic Racer too, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not on this article, but
this galaxy needs racing.
It actually looked really good. It might be a buy.
Really? Well,
I'm just over Star Wars. I'm never gonna
me too.
buy anything Star Wars ever again.
I loved Andor season 2, but Star Wars is so dead to me right now. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Alien Isolations 2.
Alien Isolation 2 looks sick, dude. I'm really into that.
Yeah, not much to say, but like I liked 1 a lot.
Yeah. Wish it was VR, but it's not.
Let's kind of spend a few minutes talking about the opener, Resident Evil Veronica, right?
Yes.
So crazy that we didn't mention it yet, but Code Veronica I always hear about this Resident Evil game as like the big spin-off game aside from the mainline entries. And it's interesting that they're doing this, right, instead of going straight to 5, right?
Oh, well, this was good, is the thing.
Right, yeah. So, like, 5 will probably be a much bigger undertaking to remake it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, Resident Evil Code Veronica gets a remake. It's just called Resident Evil Veronica. It is made by the same team that did Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 4 remake. So, I think it's going to be in extremely good hands.
5 is Chris, right? Chris Redfield?
Is 5 the one with like the multiple campaigns?
5 is the one that 6. I believe is the co-op set in Africa.
Oh, yeah. Chris and Shiva or whatever.
Yeah, so I feel like Resident Evil's in a position right now where like people have played 2, they've played 3, they've played 4, they've played 7, 8, and 9, and Chris ain't in any of them. Like nobody's got that much affinity for Chris. I mean, he's in 8, but you don't play as him much. It's only for a little bit. So yeah. I just don't think people like him that much. I don't like him that much. I like playing as Chris is not exciting to me at all. I'm much more excited to see some more Claire.
Yeah, I mean, like there was a huge pop in the audience when like it was revealed to be Claire Redfield.
Yeah,
and that was really cool to see. And they did do a misdirect because like this entire trailer is in first person. This is confirmed to be a third person Resident Evil game.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Because like the original Code Veronica was
right.
third person, right? But yeah, I think like from the moment I saw it, I was like, "Is this Resident Evil?" And then it was unclear to me for a while. Like obviously, if you played Code Veronica, you probably picked up on.
You can pick up on like the assets though, like the use of photogrammetry, the
it
lighting.
looked like Resident Evil.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's got a vibe.
Probably is, yeah. But yeah, I think this looks great. It's coming out next year, so the Capcom train just never stops. Like I feel like we are living in a moment with regards to Capcom where like I feel like in several years we'll look back and like study this period as just like one of the greatest runs of games. Yeah. So very excited for that. Something that I'm excited for that neither of you two are. Palworld 1.0 got announced.
I'll be playing it. I'm not excited for it.
It's coming out soon, man. Like in July, I believe.
Yeah. Yeah, which sucks because you just played through Palworld again, so you're gonna be.
But that's okay. I'll create a new world and
dipping in twice in a year.
I have a few friends who are like super into Palworld, so that'll be a fun kind of like social thing we do.
Yeah.
But I'm genuinely very excited for Palworld 1.0. Because I think they've been teasing. So I don't know if you guys remember in Palworld, but like there's a big tree off in the distance, like on the island. Like you see, like on the island, there's this big tree, and you can never get to it, right? Like whenever you get like flying pals or like pals that can go in the water, you try to get to the tree, the world just stops at a certain point because the tree is like their big end game area they're planning for 1.0. So with 1.0, you'll finally be able to go to that giant tree area. And do whatever you're gonna do there. So, I think it'll be a lot of fun. So I'm excited for it. Another game that kind of got me excited at first, but then that excitement quickly died down was the new Attack on Titan game.
Yeah.
So they're making so it's a follow up, right? So it's Attack on Titan 3. They've done 2 more, and I remember seeing some gameplay from the previous 2. I just feel like it's such hard gameplay to do right. I do appreciate that this game presumably has the full story of the entire anime in it, which is kind of cool. I always like when games do that. But yeah, like I don't know how compelling the gameplay could be.
Yeah, I mean the problem is like video games, especially a AAA video game, typically want to deliver a power fantasy. And even horror games very rarely let you feel as desperate as a lot of early Attack on Titan feels. And so I just don't know what they would do.
So I feel like it won't capture any of that feeling, which is unfortunate because that's the one of the biggest strengths of the anime. It'll probably just be an action game, right?
Yeah. And it'll probably be a decent action game, but it takes so much more than a decent action game to get me interested these days.
Right.
I'll tell you what,
something cool. Like, we saw a lot of anime games.
Yeah, we did
over these showcases. But yeah, go ahead.
Something I was a little disappointed in. The Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
They're making a Cuphead game, but that isn't Cuphead. It's just the kind of the style, but a different genre.
Well, it's like a retro looking game.
Yeah.
And I getting a little tired of these. Shovel Knight was the best to ever do it, and then people keep doing it, and they keep.
I mean, Shovel Knight kind of, I would argue, kicked it all off.
Yeah,
right? It all started with Shovel Knight.
Nobody's really done it well since, in my opinion. Other than people that are literally targeting old hardware, a lot of them are just like not as dedicated to the color palettes, the limitations. They just don't do as good a job of evoking the feeling of an NES game to me. And Mighty Cuphead Adventure falls right into that camp where I look at it and I don't see an NES game. I just see a pixel art game that doesn't look very good.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, it's obvious to me that people are highly nostalgic for that era of games.
Yeah.
Right. And that's why we keep seeing these. And I do think a lot of them work, but I do agree that we are getting kind of saturated with that. But I mean, more such is the nature of these things, right?
I'm more interested in the retro 3D stuff right now. That we're finally starting to get those, and those are not making it to Summer Games Fest yet, unfortunately.
So what else? I think Mike, you briefly mentioned it, but Lords of the Fallen 2.
Lords of the Fallen 2 look kind of sick.
So what I will say,
it looks way. I like the hand angel.
It looks cool, but like, I can't prove this in any way, but I gotta say what I feel. Something about this game screams AI to me, and I don't. I could be totally wrong, but just looking at the art, I'm just like, something seems off about this.
I think you were bothered by the weird arm angel. You know,
maybe.
I was like, ooh, I get to fight an angel whose wings are made out of like hands. That's kind of sick.
I will say, like, I've seen footage from Lords of the Fallen 1, and this game looks way more visually interesting. Like, a lot more is going on. So that's cool that it has that going for it.
I did not like Lords of the Fallen 1.
Yeah, but these games are just kind of like Dark Souls wannabes, right?
Yeah,
so
it was
I don't know how.
Yeah,
close they can get. Because like oftentimes I feel like you could count the actual numbers of like compelling Souls like on one hand, really. Like Lies of P and Neo are basically
Lies of P we can't support anymore because...
Does Wulong count?
I think Wulong counts, yeah.
I liked it.
I can't say Lies of P is like a fantastic game anymore because their studio has openly hired a director of AI.
You can still say it was a good game. They made Lies of P first.
Yeah, I don't want to buy it anymore though.
Yeah.
I unfortunately I feel like we're gonna have AI is just shoving its way into everything.
I mean, if you think you're ever gonna buy,
there was not a lot of AI here.
If you think you're ever gonna buy a AAA game again that doesn't have vibe coding in it, I'm sorry. Like, it's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're all vibe coding. It's the industry now. I think it is extremely unlikely that there's any AAA studio that's not using Claude.
I agree. But
I also don't
for
really
lack
care
of a tangent, yeah. A game that I thought was sick and I called right away was Stellar Blade Blood Rain.
Dude, that trailer was horrendous though. Horrible trailer.
I just remember seeing it and I was like, is this Cyberpunk?
You called it quick.
And then I was just like, oh, it's Stellar Blade. And the reason I recognized it as Stellar Blade is crazy, right? And she was like hanging out near a vending machine. There was like a little jingle playing in the back, and I was like, these vibes are very Stellar Blade coded. And I was just like astonished to see I was right. But like Stellar Blade is sick, man. Like it is a game that unfortunately is basically just made for gooners.
Yeah, it's a gooner game.
But the gameplay is genuinely very, very good.
It's like Bayonetta, right? Like
yeah, basically.
I liked Bayonetta until 3, so
yeah.
I will say though, that trailer, it was like minutes of just walking down a street. What were they thinking? Like, what year is it?
Yeah,
it's not impressive anymore, guys. Cyberpunk came out like 6 years ago.
I do. The thing I remember the most is that unlike Eve from Stellar Blade, the original, she uses her fists, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna be like throwing hands at people in this game.
Yeah. Once I got the gameplay, it looked great. For the record, yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this. Stellar Blade, the original, was a PlayStation like published game, right? So if you guys remember, it wasn't exclusive for a while, and then it came to everything. And it saw massive success on PC. And I think this emboldened the developers to be like, we don't have to really partner for PlayStation anymore. So this game is being made for everything.
Big gooner audience on PC, I'll admit.
And it's going to be great. There's already weird energy around this game, though, which is unfortunate. Because, like, people are commenting on how, like, young she looks. And the director's like, yeah, she's younger and, like, shorter than Eve. And I'm just like, okay.
Yuck.
Sure.
Yuck.
But the games are genuinely pretty good, so...
You got the one more thing, maybe? We'll cover the...
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Revelation.
Got no idea what the hell is going on in this game anymore.
Dude, I feel like so outside of the loop, but like it's I can tell, right? Like if you grew up with Final Fantasy VII, this must be everything to you.
5,000 years old.
if you're a fossil. No, but like it's one of those things where you can tell that like this thing is made with such a labor of love for that audience, and I almost feel jealous, right? I almost feel like I wish I had experienced this as a kid, so I could feel the things you're feeling right now, because people are like crying.
Have you played any of the new ones?
No,
me neither. I was waiting for this. I think I am gonna hop on. Like,
I mean, they do look like fun games.
Yeah.
And I think I finally let go of the notion that like I had it in my mind like I'm gonna play the original Final Fantasy VII, then play the remakes. I'm just gonna play the remakes.
Me too. I thought I was
just gonna let it go.
But every time I've like looked at it, I'm like, God, that combat looks so slow.
Yeah, you just gotta let it go. But this genuinely looks fantastic, and I know like obviously if you played Final Fantasy VII as a kid and now you're watching this game come out, it's got to be like the game of forever for you, these 3 games, right? So
I don't
genuinely
know.
very happy for you.
I haven't heard much from like the Final Fantasy fans I know, and most of the ones that I do know are contrarians and hate 7 for some reason.
That just sounds confusing.
Yeah. That just sounds like a you problem, honestly. Dude, like people are thrilled for these games, and they do look fun.
They do look fun. I want to talk about the show overall for a minute, if you guys don't mind. I thought this was the best of the 3 we're going to talk about today. I thought this was an amazing Summer Games Fest. I thought it flowed so well.
I thought Jeff did a great job.
When Snoop Dogg came on stage, talk about Stranger Than Heaven, I was like,
let's
okay,
talk about
yeah,
that
man,
for a
sure,
sec. It was just
cool. Tupac's in a game.
Featuring Tupac, like some AI version of Tupac, I guess. I don't know what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Just a very strange Japanese wacky game.
D-O-double-G.
I don't know.
Nah, I thought it was a great show. I thought Jeff
Yeah.
Keighley did well. I think this was maybe the best one yet. Maybe not the best game announcements yet, but the best show yet. I thought it was.
Yeah. And it was paced very well, right? I never really felt bored, and it was 2 hours long.
Yeah.
And I just think I think Jeff is getting better and better at these things, putting these shows together. So kudos to him. You know, like he's making it really fun.
And other than Fortnite, I never really felt like I was being advertised to. It all felt like kind of sincere.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Is there anything else we want to shout out from the Summer Games Fest before we move on to Xbox? Was RuneScape is this thing? I noted that RuneScape getting a console release is so strange to me. But
that's been
it's cool.
Yeah, RuneScape Dragon Wilds. That's been on early access for PC for a long time, and I've been waiting for it to come out because I actually think it looks pretty good. I think it's one of the better survival crafting games from the look of it.
But yeah, awesome Summer Games Fest. And I just think overall this year, like very, very strong year for like the E3 season or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's move on to Xbox. And I think they had a killer show too, quite frankly. I think they had a lot of interesting things. Starting off, I'm just going to kick it off with the thing that I tuned in for, right? So I was like getting brunch or breakfast or whatever with my family, and I was just like, look, I gotta watch this whole thing while we're doing this in case they reveal Persona 6. So I was just on my phone the whole time watching this conference, because like, dude, let me explain to you. I have been waiting for this game for basically a decade now for Persona 6, right? Like Persona 5 came out, it was a PS3 game, right? It was a PS3, PS4 cross-gen game. And it took the better part of a decade, but they finally revealed Persona 6, and by God, they showed nothing. They basically just showed a green P6. Yeah. And I was like, you know what? I don't know why I expected anything else from Atlas, but like, at least we know that it exists and it's not forever away now. And that's something. And the thing, the other big thing I gleaned, right? It's a green themed game, right? Persona games are very stylized, focused around a color, right?
Color.
Like Persona 3 was blue, Persona 4 is yellow, Persona 5 is red, and now Persona 6 is going to be green, which is cool. And what little information we do have about the game was put out in a press release, blog post kind of thing, and it seems to be focusing on the supernatural and the occult. So maybe kind of Dan vibes kind of thing. I don't know.
That could be fun. That could be really fun.
But an interesting little tease for Persona 6. Cannot wait for that game. That is one of those games where I might just take a day or two off work to play. Like, I genuinely cannot wait.
So that you can get through the tutorial?
Yeah, so I can do the tutorial at least, right? Yeah. Dude, but honestly, like, Persona 6, like, if it's not 100 hours long, I'll be disappointed. I want it to go on forever. Yeah. And so while we're on this train, let's just talk about Persona 4 Revival. Yeah, which I think looks incredible. Like, and Persona 4, I've said before in the show, is my favorite Persona game and one of my favorite games of all time. So I'm so excited to revisit this game. And it got a release date too. It's spring, I believe, of next or February or something of next year. So can't wait. And and this is coming from someone who's played Persona 4 Golden multiple times. I've beaten that game multiple times.
Persona in February, so the anime fans can go on a date on Valentine's Day.
But just think about what that means, right? Beating a Persona game multiple times, that's like hundreds of hours. Right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I really love this game, and I'm excited for it to get a modern release. I know a lot of people are going to play. You're probably going to play it, Connor.
I'm probably going to play it.
I have other friends that have recently gotten into Persona who have not played Persona 4 yet because they were waiting for this, effectively. So I think this game is going to be massive.
It's going to be such a Steam Deck game for me, I think.
Oh, yeah. Very unfortunate they did not show that it was coming to Switch too.
Interesting.
They did show PS5, Xbox, PC, but no Switch 2.
I mean, how on earth could they not put it on Switch 2? That'd be like,
it could be like a thing where the Switch 2 releases later, but that would be very unfortunate, right?
Stupid. I thought people would double dip.
People would, yeah. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for this game. And dude, 2 Persona announcements at the Xbox
huge.
show. Just crazy. Just insane. So those were my big things. But other than that, I still think they had really compelling things.
I mean, we got a Doom DLC, Doom: The Dark Ages Revelations.
Yeah.
And I'm always down for more Doom. I will say I don't think the spear looks that cool compared to the shield. And also they're showing the Slayer without armor a lot. I don't like it.
Yeah, that kind of defeats the whole purpose, right?
Yeah, the Slayer, like the Praetor armor is the Slayer to me. I don't want to see him his bare human face just out for everybody to see. I don't like it. It's just weird to me. I don't like it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't think he's like a great character design without his armor. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing it unless it's just to be distinct, but I don't care for that so much. Another thing they announced, Clockwork Revolution. We've known this game is coming. They didn't announce it.
Yeah, they've shown it again.
But this is, I think, the worst trailer that I've ever seen in my entire life. And it was so long.
I do remember like checking out heavily while this trailer was going.
It was like
why?
It had to be 30 minutes long, is how it felt. Like it felt like you could get up, work a shift at your job and come back and this trailer's still playing. Like it was, and I feel like I don't know anything about the world because I was so bored. Like I tuned out from the trailer being so bad. But from my understanding is this is like a BioShock kind of game, which should be something
that's what it seems like to me.
Everyone should be hyped for.
I genuinely think the game will be good.
Yeah,
I just think
just the marketing team should all be hurled into the sun. It's so bad. Like I don't know. Yeah. So that was a weird. It was a bit of a vibe killer. I felt like because I was having a good time watching the showcase, and then I had to watch 20 minutes of Clockwork Revolution,
and that was near the end too. So just but like one thing that continues to look stellar, Fable. Yeah, man, oh man, this game. For Fable. Like, if it ever was a shot for an Xbox game to win Game of the Year, I think this could do it.
I'm still just nervous about one thing about Fable, and it's the gray morality system they're doing, where every individual character has their own morality instead of it being like you were the hero or you were the villain.
Weren't the original Fables kind of like that too?
The original Fables had a very strict morality system where like if you kept doing good things, you would like get a halo over your head. And if you kept doing evil things, you'd grow devil horns. And I thought that was so fun, like a fun, like visual effect of all of your decisions and stuff, and they're not going to be able to do that in the new one because the morality is not going to be so clear cut. Okay,
it's character based.
Yeah,
I do like how it seems like they're putting a focus on each NPC being like a real person, having their own life, their own routine, their own opinions.
I think you can marry every NPC. They said, I think.
Right?
Yeah, you could do that in the original.
Like purchase
Fables.
Every building.
Yeah.
So I'm
excited for it.
I think it'll be great. The one thing I hope they do is they retain the tone of Fable, right? Don't make it too serious, right? Like that. I think
the trailers have shown that they're doing a good job with that.
Right. Yeah.
I will say though, it is now official that Microsoft has dropped off of exclusives as well, or dropped back into the exclusives as well.
Yeah, it'll come to PC though.
Yeah, it'll be on PC.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like I feel like they're a chicken running around with their head cut off. They don't know what they're doing because like Gears of War is now exclusive
as of like 35 seconds before the showcase.
Yeah. But Halo isn't? Like, what are you doing?
Probably because they already had the port done and they didn't have time to cancel it.
I feel like they probably already had
the port for
Gears
was done.
Yeah.
Jason Schreier said so, and if he says so, I believe it. So
they canceled last minute, though.
But speaking of Gears of War, we saw a Gears of War E-Day trailer.
Yeah, so they had an extended showing. They started, right, with Gears of War E-Day, which it looks cool, right?
It looks cool, but it was weird, like, seeing Marcus without...
I'm not... Gears of War is fine. Right?
Oh, yeah, I will not be playing this.
I played the original trilogy on 360, and I was like, I'm good. I don't need more Gears of War. I enjoyed my time with it. Yeah. But I know Gears of War has its really hardcore fans out there, so I'm sure they're excited for this game. And this is the one, right? This is the one that they decided to make console exclusive for some reason, even though Gears 1 Remake came to PS5, so don't know what that's about. But yeah, it looked good.
It's not even on PC,
I'm probably never
is
play
it?
it, though.
It will be.
It looks like
it's coming to
Xbox on PC, but I don't think it's on Xbox.
I think
on PC.
Xbox on PC means Steam.
Is,
they just don't want to say Steam.
Yeah. We saw some more Halo campaign evolved.
I was gonna say,
hate that
Halo,
title.
It looks good, man.
It looks good.
I thought the first time they showed it, it looked so off.
Oh, really?
I was just like, what are they doing?
No, I thought
but this time they showed it. And I think it looked way better. I don't know if I'm misremembering, but like this trailer I thought was really good.
And there's like a set of prequel missions, which I think is cool. Some new content.
Well, I have never played Halo Combat Evolved.
Yeah,
I've never played Halo 1.
Really? I've played Halo 1.
I've played a little bit of Halo 2, and I've played an obscene amount of Halo 3.
That's crazy to me.
But I've never played Halo 1, so I will be playing Halo 1 for the first time.
Me and a buddy are going to play through Halo 1 co-op in preparation for him to play Campaign Evolved. There's no way I'm playing this thing, though. I'm just so...
Oh, okay.
I have such an anti-remake stance.
Anti-remake.
Yeah, I don't...
Man.
I mean, if I've got nothing else going on, I'll play a remake, man. But it's summer, man. I got stuff to do. I got games to play. I'm not playing your remake of a 25-year-old game that was fine.
Well, one thing you will be playing, Spyro: A Realm Beyond.
I don't know. Yep. I don't know. I mean, I was excited. I was pogging, right? I was pogging when I saw the trailer. But the more I look at it, the more... So I did some reading, and this is going to be a game where Spyro can fly at any time. Like, he can jump up and just start flying. And that means that it's not a platformer.
Kills a platformer, right?
Yeah, it's not a platformer anymore. So what the hell is it if it's not?
Yeah.
I mean, I have reasonable faith in Toys for Bob. It is Toys for Bob, the people that did Reignited Trilogy and Crash 4.
Right. Yeah.
So,
and Crash 4 is great.
Crash 4 was great. I didn't play it. I've heard it was great.
Right, me too.
But I don't know. It makes me nervous. It makes me very nervous that they are taking such a huge swing. Because Spyro has taken a lot of huge swings in the past, and none of them have worked.
Well, I don't know. I think Toys for Bob needs to kind of come into their own, right? Like they had Crash 4, but they're mostly known for like remaking the Spyro trilogy, right? So I think this is a good next game for them to kind of reimagine Spyro in their own way. So hopefully they nail it, right? Like I thought it was exciting to see a new Spyro game. So, what else?
I want to talk about Senua for a second.
I was gonna say Senua, right?
Senua.
You're the one with the most Senua.
I got so much beef with this friend because I thought the first Hellblade game, Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, made on a pretty tight budget by a pretty small team, I think, and it was this really cool game that the gameplay was not super deep, but it was like cool. It had this spatial audio thing going on.
Right.
It explored mental
The audio
illness.
thing is the thing I remember the most from that game.
And then Xbox acquired them, and they spent $1 trillion to make a worse game. In Hellblade: Senua's Saga. I wouldn't even say worse game, just an equivalent game. A game that did not meaningfully improve on anything except for visuals from the first game, and was just mind-numbingly boring to play. And I have no faith in them to make a good follow-up to that game. I think they're going to spend another, however many dollars, and it's going to be slop like the last one. It was just like these puzzles, man. I would walk into a room and these puzzles are like, put the square in the square hole, except it takes 8 minutes to move this stupid square over to the square hole. And it's not fun at all. You're not having fun for a single second of that.
So as someone who hasn't played any of these games, I thought the fact that they showed so much gameplay was signaling that this game would be more action oriented. I don't know if that's what that means.
I mean, the last one had decent combat too. It's just like, if it was just the combat, it would have been a slightly better game, I guess. But the combat was like 10% of the game.
Right.
So it was mostly, I hate to say it, it's mostly walking through corridors while Senua's voices talk to you. And like, if that's working for you, you might enjoy the game. But the second you realize that you're kind of like, I don't know, it feels a little condescending to me. Like, it's like, yeah, you'll let us just kind of explain mental illness to you. I don't know. It just doesn't. And when it was an indie game, I liked it. When it was a AAA game, I hated it. Like, if that makes any sense.
I don't know. I never really... after the first one, I was kind of interested. Like, maybe someday I'll play this, but now I'm just kind of like, whatever.
No, I hate it now. Senua Saga just left such a bad taste in my mouth. I hated it so much.
So what else? Bad Magpie?
Oh, I thought that looked so good.
Magpie.
Yeah. Bad Magpie looks really fun. That's
Fun
all I
art
got.
style,
Oh, we got a release date for Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I'm obviously extremely excited for this.
New Castlevania game for the first time in eons.
October 15th, I'll be... Oh my god, I'm at a wedding. Oh, I'm going to have her reschedule.
Reschedule the wedding.
Yeah, I'm going to have her move it. She'll understand.
Yeah. There's a new Plague Tale game coming out, which... okay. I played all of Plague Tale 1, I believe. No? Did I play all of it? Maybe. No, I played like 2/3 of it. And then I remember seeing a lot about Plague Tale 2, and now we're getting another Plague Tale game. I don't know. I don't really get it. Is what I'm trying to say, I guess. Like, why are there so many Plague Tale games? But I guess people like them and play them. But I thought it was an interesting kind of game, the first one, but like it was never something to me that was just like, oh, I gotta get more of this.
We got a new Metro game. Don't you like those, Mike? Or am I okay?
Oh, he just gets up and leaves.
Just leaving.
Okay. Yeah,
okay.
Right.
I like the Metro games. I'm excited to play the VR one. I don't know if I'll get this because I actually think I'm behind on the franchise right now. I think 2030. No, I don't remember the last one I played. I'm a little behind though.
I think I maybe have played or like briefly played one or two of these games. The only thing I will say is that I do respect a first-person shooter that is single player.
Yeah,
I just respect that. Yeah.
Just a good story. Yeah, I'm into it.
And this is where Wolong 2 was announced, right? I think we maybe mentioned it at the last show, but I liked Wolong 1. I thought it was a fun, odd little game. I never finished it, but like I'll keep an eye on it because it is Team Ninja and they make banger action games.
Yeah. We got a trailer for an update to Sea of Thieves.
Oh yeah, how do you feel about that?
Bad.
You're just kind of done with it?
Yeah, I mean it's adding a bunch of stuff that nobody wanted. It's called Custom Seas and it lets you like create custom game modes and stuff. And it's like if I wanted to play Roblox, I'd play Roblox. If I wanted to play Fortnite, I'd play Fortnite. Nobody wants this from Sea of Thieves. This is it feels like this was something easy they could throw together to say, hey, make your own game. Idiot.
Make your own game. We don't want to do it anymore.
Like we are like, and it makes me so sad because I do think like Sea of Thieves is the big budget proximity chat sandbox game. Nobody else is. I mean, Arc Raiders, I guess, kind of did it. Like but Sea of Thieves is not an extraction shooter.
Yeah.
So it is a more fun, goofy sandbox, and there's just no other game like it. There's nothing else that even comes close right now, and I think that's a shame. And I think maybe somebody should step up and make something because Sea of Thieves it's a technical mess. The game doesn't work. It's full of cheaters. Last time I played it, to the point that like playing the competitive game modes is a waste of your time because you will run into cheaters if you're any good at it. And they just haven't like. I don't know, they have not meaningfully innovated on the sandbox in so long that it just makes me sad. I really love that game for a long time.
Yeah, I mean no multiplayer live service game can last forever, right? So they all have their peaks and valleys.
No, but a Sea of Thieves 2 would go crazy, but I really don't.
It would.
I mean, I think Rare's going to like close down. I think their days are
especially
numbered.
In light of some of Xbox's recent comments.
Yeah.
Someone's going to get the axe soon.
And I can see it being Rare. They canceled the only game. They're clearly not working on Sea of Thieves. This update was developed by someone else. From what I read
that's not
on
a
Reddit.
Good sign.
And the game that Rare was working on got canceled. So what are they doing? Banjo 3?
Oh, if only. Yeah, I don't know. But Rare, I think, is kind of like a ghost of their former selves at this point.
I don't think Sea of Thieves was so good. I would.
Well, I'm in the sense that like
it's not the
they're
same.
Not
people.
the same Rare who made Banjo. Right. So, all right. So I guess the last couple things I just want to briefly mention on the Xbox show. The new Minecraft Legends game, which is kind of cool.
I don't know.
I'm not interested in Minecraft Legends, but obviously Minecraft is a big deal. So Sorry, what were you gonna say, Mike?
I'm not really big on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I will
Legends?
say I'm not gonna play it. Minecraft Dungeons.
It's Minecraft Dungeons, yeah.
Oh, sorry, Dungeons. I said it.
But something they have said that I found interesting was that they intend for this franchise to grow up with its audience, which is to say, this might be a more difficult or a more complex game than the original Minecraft Dungeons, and
that's a cool idea.
That's not going to draw me in, but I think it's a very interesting idea because it's something I always thought Pokemon should try to do, or like like all these franchises like that were for kids. Millennials really wanted to keep their media with them into adulthood, and we're not able to do that in many cases, or did do it, but they're just playing children's games.
Right, we did it. Yeah, we did it, kicking and screaming.
Yeah, we just still play Pokemon and Mario and
right, and the last thing they showed, and this is the point where I shut off the show. Was
COD.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, not to be confused with Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare.
And not to be confused with Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare
I just think it's so funny how
which
full
is not
circle
related to this one, I do believe, right?
It's so no, I mean this is a new Modern Warfare.
Is it?
Who cares?
There's the original Modern Warfare series, and now there's the new Modern Warfare, and this is the 4th entry in the new Modern Warfare.
Oh my god.
I just think it's so funny that we're at the point now where we have a Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4, back when Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare was really the game that kicked all of this off, right?
We have Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Modern Warfare 3 2. And now we're just at Modern Warfare 3.
Nope.
4.
Yep. Everything you said is true.
Is it?
Everything I said is true.
Yeah, everything
yes, there are 2 Modern Warfare 2s and a Modern Warfare 2 remastered. There are
because the new Modern Warfare
3s.
series didn't bother changing the name. They were just like, this is Call of Duty Modern. So there are 2 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2s that are completely different games.
And
2
there's a
Call of Duty
Modern
Warfare
Warfare 2
3s that are completely different games, right? So
they must be punished.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, if I had Game Pass,
least,
I'd play it. I'll say that, but I'm not.
It's not on
buy
Game
this.
Pass.
Yeah. Oh, it's not on Game Pass.
Yeah,
they took it off.
Game Pass.
They took it off.
You have to pay $70 for this.
I will not be playing it. Yeah.
Yeah. No. The fact that we are.
I'm glad they took it off Game Pass. And lowered the price.
Listen, at least Black Ops has had a consistent subtitle and number.
Yeah, Black Ops makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it makes sense. This is Black Ops 6. Okay, it's related to the other 5 Black Ops games. Is this related to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 1 or Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 2? Which one is it related to?
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
just shoot
so wait. No, I think you might be wrong, Mike. Because no, there was a Modern Warfare 2 and a 3. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
3
are
was
right.
terrible.
Because after Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, they dropped the number after the Call of Duty and started iterating on the Modern Warfare number.
Yeah, that's where
so
they.
Then
stopped
there was like a Call of Duty
numbers.
Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, and then we got Black Ops 2.
Yeah. You're right.
Infinite Warfare, World at War.
Advanced
started going.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's.
Right,
Magical Adventure.
Kit Harington too.
Kit Harington.
Jon Snow was in one of them.
Jon Snow,
yeah.
Doja Cat in Call of Duty.
That I don't remember that.
That's modern. Beavis and Butthead are in Call of Duty canonically.
I did see that.
Yeah. Roger the Alien.
They turned it into Fortnite.
It got Fortnite-ified.
So, anyways, yeah, Call of Duty's trash. Whatever. Moving on to Nintendo.
So before we talk games,
final.
Can I just talk about this direct a little bit?
Sure.
Did you guys think it was awful? Not the games. Ignore the games that were announced. This direct was so boring.
They usually are.
They have been for a while now.
Okay,
Nintendo has they've just been lapped. In my opinion, they've been lapped meaningfully. It used to be that Nintendo put on the best showcases, and now I really think the entire industry.
I think it's because they refuse to change their format, right?
And they
their whole sanitized
they have this specific.
I don't like it.
They have this specific formula for a trailer where this guy who sounds like he's never played a video game in his life talks over gameplay footage, and it's so bland.
Yeah.
And they do it for every single game, and it's horrible.
I will say I agree with you, but I think the content was quite good.
The content was quite good.
The Nintendo Direct.
I do think the content was good.
The format, I think they need to work on it now.
See with other showcases,
and
they show off they show off like the trailer, and then maybe they'll bring out like, oh, here's production lead to talk about it a little more.
Like we had to watch Koizumi play thumb wrestling.
Thumb Wars, yeah.
Like,
that was crazy, man.
Like it's so stupid.
I can't believe how much time they dedicated to that. That was unbelievable.
Remember when they were showing 1-2 Switch a couple years ago or whatever?
A couple years ago, brother. That was
a decade ago.
A decade ago.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we're gonna actually play the games here.
But
like I don't know. It doesn't work.
I feel like 1, we're not getting nearly as many Nintendo Directs as we once did. And 2, they're not as good as they once were. Or at least
where's
relative
Sakurai
to
coming up and saying, yes, everyone likes this character. I haven't slept for 3 days making Banjo's
the
moveset,
next Nintendo Direct that has Sakurai will be a banger.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
Sakurai at least like he knows what he's talking about.
No, I thought the content in this was good, but I didn't think anything was particularly pog-worthy.
I do want to shout a couple things out. I actually thought the Rhythm Heaven game looked
good.
Fun.
It looked fun.
Yeah, I was just like, this is something that would be a lot of fun, like co-op with friends.
Yeah.
And especially because I'm godlike with rhythm mini games.
Yeah.
And I feel like I would kill people with this.
I just watched the Onimusha trailer and I'm like, they have to introduce it without keeping the hype for it. So you know what the trailer's for.
Yeah.
Halfway through, it's like, master the way of the sword. With
one thing I will say is that I find it very annoying because like all these showcases happen, right? Yeah. Some games were at like every showcase. Like Onimusha, I'm pretty sure was at like literally every showcase. I was like, why did you do
Capcom
this?
Really wants
and
you
I
to
get
play
it, right?
Onimusha.
Like Nintendo has their own kind of island audience. Maybe they didn't watch the other ones. Maybe that's why. But I was very sick of seeing Onimusha like 4 times.
A crazy announcement though. We got Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen.
Announced that just so casually at a Nintendo Direct.
And it was
I couldn't believe it.
Confusing because Dark Arisen is the name of the original Dragon's Dogma DLC.
I know it was so bizarre, and I was just like, "Is this real?"
It was like blink
what
and
is
you miss it.
Happening here, yeah, like
because I thought it was just a Dragon's Dogma port. I didn't even notice the DLC.
Yeah, no, this is a massive deal. Yeah, right. Like Dark Arisen is when Dragon's Dogma 1 became a cult all-time classic. Yeah. Right. And Capcom has come out and said they've been listening to feedback very heavily for Dragon's Dogma 2 Dark Arisen. So I think they're going to kill it.
Yeah.
And I think Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to be an excellent game by the time they're done.
It's getting like another batch of huge performance improvements too, apparently.
Yeah, that too. And I'm very, very excited for this because like even despite the complaints about Dragon's Dogma 2 from fans of the original, since it was the first one I played, I had an amazing time with it. I was like, there's no other game really like this. Even though like on the surface, it's like, oh, it's another dark fantasy game. The things it does are very, very weird and unique to Dragon's Dogma. So I had a blast with Dragon's Dogma 2. And it was just weird seeing this offhandedly confirmed in a Nintendo Direct that we're getting a massive expansion for it. So I'm stoked for that.
A lot of Capcom. The next thing we got was Devil May Cry 5 Devil Hunter Edition. I won't be buying it.
I guess they renamed it to release on Switch too.
It includes the DLC, I assume. I think if you like an action game, this is a must play. I think this is the peak of
I gotta
character action. For you, I would recommend it on PS5 because I think it's 120 FPS on PS5.
It is, yeah.
But it's 60 on Switch too, which is great because this is not a game you want to be playing at 30 FPS. I love this game so much. It's just the peak of its genre. It is so good, and it pains me so much. It also sold really, really well, and we didn't get a Devil May Cry 6.
It's been so long, right? Like, I feel like it's got to be coming, right?
According to rumors, it is not currently in development at all.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, the director of Devil May Cry 5 is no longer at Capcom, and there was just nobody else.
Oh, wow.
Nobody else itching to pick it up, I guess, which I guess seems to be the way Capcom works. I don't know.
Interesting.
So it's really sad. It did end in a way that could be the end of the franchise, in my opinion, but
nothing's ever really dead,
it doesn't
though.
have to be, you know. It ends with like with the protagonist in a situation that
I was gonna say, like, are you about to spoil it?
Yeah, historically people in the franchise have escaped that situation before, so
being dead.
I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna spoil it.
Right, yeah. So anyways, then there were a lot of announcements that I didn't really care much for. Like, we saw Rayman Legends already.
Yeah, but we saw a lot more of it here. It does look good.
It looks good, yeah. And as someone who has not played Rayman Legends, I'm excited. And actually, we didn't get you to weigh in, right? We talked about it last week. As someone who has not played Rayman Legends, I'm excited to play it. and I saw that it's like 3D now, right? In certain sections, and it was like that seems like a pretty drastic change.
It's a huge change. I don't know that I necessarily like the new art style more. The Ubi art engine was really, really cool and looked really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited that this is coming with a remake of Rayman Origins as well. Apparently, that is something I haven't played. I don't know. I'm more excited for other people to play this game than myself. I don't know if I'll be buying this or not.
I'm gonna play it, yeah.
But it is like maybe the best platformer I've ever played. It's between this and Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze.
Yeah.
So
yeah, excited. I'm excited for it. Yeah. So then there were a bunch of things that I didn't really care for, but then like I think this is a pretty big megaton. The Pokemon Pokopia expansion pass. I think they fully understand. This dev team fully understands what they need to do with this game, and they're nailing it.
Yeah, I agree. It's an expensive DLC. It's $35.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't see that, but I think people will pay for it.
I do too.
There is a hunger for this game.
No, I feel like Nintendo meaningfully missed the moment on Animal Crossing, in like a huge way, and they're not going to do that again.
I mean, you're saying that, but like in terms of sales, like they didn't. Right?
Yeah, but they weren't prepared for it. If it like
right,
yeah, they sold a ton of copies, but they did not have infrastructurally. Like, they could have been releasing item packs. They could have been releasing DLC of something.
But they are doing that with Pokopia. They're fully ready. And they know, right? Like, they know, like, this is basically their system seller right now. Like, it's this and Mario Kart. And, like, it's this, right? Yeah, it's basically this.
You skipped over Orbitals, which I think looks great. And I hate that it's Switch exclusive.
I actually don't remember this one. Because full disclosure, I was... multitasking while watching this direct because I was busy with work. So.
This is not the first time we've seen Orbitals, but I think this is when we got the launch date, September 3rd. It is like a retro anime inspired co-op game that looks to have a lot in common with It Takes Two or
oh wow, okay.
Yeah, like it looks like they're trying to do something like that. And I think it looks really good. And you also skipped over Big Walk, which is a game I am extremely excited for. And this is fascinating that it's coming to Switch 2 because it is an explicitly like friend sloppy proximity chat kind of game, and the Switch 2 has a mic built in. Every Switch 2 owner has a microphone. So this game can work on Switch 2, and I think it's going to have crossplay. I think
that's cool.
Yeah, and that's huge because this is a game you need a group of like 4 friends to play. And this is a game that I'm like so excited for. I think I actually want to like start. It launches August 4th, so I need to start now. I want to like actually organize a group of friends to play it because I think it's going to be really, really fun. And
I got to check out this trailer again. You're speaking very highly of it, and I don't remember.
I don't actually think the trailer's that good, but like the game itself, like it is conceptually just like a big environment with a bunch of like cooperative puzzles that you have to communicate to solve, and you have to use different like. There's like megaphones in the world. There's like smoke signals. Like it's a game about proximity chat. This is this mechanic that feels kind of new to game design for some reason. It's something we could have done at any time, and for some reason we're just now doing it.
Right.
And I think it's just an interesting. It's by the Untitled Goose Game guys, and it's just an interesting. I think they're called House. It's just an interesting exploration of that, and I'm very excited for it.
Nice. So next, something that surprised me a great deal.
Yeah.
One Piece Grand Gourmet, a One Piece pixelated cooking game.
Yeah.
Where you serve One Piece characters food. And I think it looks awesome.
Yeah, I thought it looked
I'm
great.
excited for this.
It's very cute.
Yeah, it is. I think it's a Switch/mobile game. And I think it does fit right at home with those kind of mobile games where you like Tiny Tower kind of games, right?
Yeah.
Like I've played those before, and it seems like a One Piece version of that, and I think it looks quite good.
I wish it was actually
like so
on
much
mobile,
so that
though.
I might play it on phone. Like on mobile,
Is it on phone too?
It said it's coming to Switch and mobile.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll probably play it on my phone.
Yeah, so I mean I think this looks like a lot of fun. Like a really creative use of the One Piece IP.
I agree.
Which I think has insane amounts of potential. Like they could be doing things like this for One Piece, all sorts of things like this. They just kind of haven't yet. So I'm excited to see this, right? Because like it absolutely fits, right? Like a Sanji kind of focused cooking game for One Piece just makes sense.
I think it's a great idea. So,
yeah. So next, one of their big guns here, Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave. I'm excited for this. I don't know about you, Connor. I know you kind of go back and forth on Fire Emblem.
The last time we talked about Fire Emblem, I said I was going to buy the next one and play it. Yeah. And now the bill collectors come due, and I think this game looks like shit. I just...
Well, okay, well, I'm about to blow your mind, right? This is Nintendo's second $80 game.
I'm not buying this
shit.
Is? No
what is,
way.
What is Nintendo's second? This. Hold on.
So, Mario Kart World and now Fire Emblem Fortune's Wii are $80 from Nintendo.
It doesn't look fun, man. I watched that trailer.
Emblem.
It doesn't look good.
I will say that I don't think the trailer was very good. I do think Fire Emblem has really fun gameplay, though. And they have, ever since they were GBA games.
Yeah. Maybe I should just play an old one.
Well, just play Three Houses. Three Houses is like very good, like modern, personified Fire Emblem, right? Okay. So, but I don't know. Like I didn't think this was the most interesting trailer.
This art style hurts me.
I'm watching this trailer and I'm thinking like, oh great, 4 more Smash Bros. Characters I'm gonna hate with my whole chest.
But I don't like this art style at all.
No, I didn't either.
I don't like it. One bit.
The characters don't really look like Fire Emblem characters. Like, I don't know. Fire Emblem always has that distinct kind of look to
boring, bland guy with a sword.
Well, I was gonna say at least they have like blue hair, right? That's kind of like a common. And none of these characters have that.
No, they have some bizarre hair colors and skin colors, but like
bizarre skin colors. Yeah. Tell me more, Mike.
Yeah. Well, hold on. Hold on, this woman looks kind of gray, but I can't tell whether that's my monitor or not.
Dude, no, you're probably right. Anime just does a really bad job of representing dark skin tones.
Yeah, I don't know whether she's meant to be like a dark skinned character or they just like put on a grayscale filter, because that's not a shade of brown, that's a shade of like gray. There's no way.
This is a criticism people have had of anime for a long time. They do not do a great job.
That does not look right. Like the next one, I can tell that it's supposed to be either a tan or darker skin color, but the one before that, no way. No way. What was her name? Hold on. They put her name on screen for a second. Theodora?
But yeah, they're trying something kind of new, right? I think there's going to be like 4 protagonists. In Three Houses, obviously there were like 3 protagonists, or not protagonists, but 3 kind of like paths you could go on, but only 1 protagonist.
Tell me why Dietrich just reminds me of like Alucard.
If you think I know who Dietrich is, you're out of your damn mind.
It's the guy that looks like Alucard in this trailer.
Yeah, I mean, I knew who he was talking about just by like looking at him, right? Like,
watched the trailer.
Like long-haired guy. But I don't know. Like, I know we're dunking on it right now, but I do think this game will come out and I think you'll like very it. Good. I think it'll be very good.
I have like almost certainty you're gonna like it. I also know I'm not gonna pay $80 for this game. You can't make me.
It just Fire Emblem just has really good tactic style gameplay. Like despite all like the visual complaints you all have, like the bones of these games are very sound. So.
I believe you. It's just
$80
is so much money.
That's a lot of money.
They're gonna charge more for this than Sony charged for Spider-Man 2. They're delusional.
It's crazy to me that
this is not an $80 game.
Why is this one like? Why Fire like?
Because Fire Emblem fans will buy anything.
I know why. I know where they're chasing.
I genuinely, I think that's it. Mario Kart was gonna sell no matter what. Fire Emblem is going to sell no matter what.
They're charging $80. That way they could crowdfund their next Smash character reveal. That's all this is.
Kind of bizarre.
This is all to bribe Sakurai with that sweet Fire Emblem money to put more of these characters in.
Well, I don't know, man. Like, I think the next time we see Smash Bros, it's going to be very different, right? Because, like, how do you follow up Ultimate? Like, you only go 2 ways.
You add more Fire Emblem
you make
characters.
It more Ultimate by shoving more characters into it, or you go a completely different direction.
Here's my theory. Here's my theory.
Connor's now blurry.
It's going to be it's Super Smash Emblem. They're going to get rid of every character.
It's just Fire Emblem.
But Fire. It's just Marth. Just Marth.
Yeah.
Just put Marth.
So, anyways,
on there.
If you think the next Smash Bros isn't $80, you're out of your mind.
Oh yeah, and I'll pay it. I will pay it.
I will too.
The audacity of the $80 game has turned Connor blurry.
It has.
I can't get it
out
of reality.
It won't adjust. I'm trying everything.
That's funny.
Those are some sick calluses.
Dude, I lift.
It's so blurry. It's so funny.
Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but the next couple games didn't really interest me too much.
Like Ninjala. Ninjala's nothing. Pikanika 2 is cute, but I don't know. What
did interest me, though, was Jujutsu Kaisen Rumble's Survivathon.
Yeah, I think this one's so good.
But it's vampire crawlers, but Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I think it's actually by Pinnacle, right?
Like it's by the guys who made it.
Yeah. They actually put the Survivathon is actually their official name for the genre.
Sorry, Vampire Survivors, not crawlers. That's something else.
But
it's not just like a Vampire Survivors with a Jujutsu Kaisen skin. This game's like different. It's got like PvP.
Yeah, it's a battle royale too. It's kind of like, I don't know if you guys have seen the newest season of Jujutsu Kaisen, but it's kind of doing the whole culling games thing, where you can like add rules to the battle royale if you win a round, which is so crazy. It's an insane concept, but like I'm excited because I really like that Vampire Survivors style gameplay, and I love Jujutsu Kaisen, so I think this is a game for me.
Oh.
But yeah, wild showing from anime at these game
I want to
shows.
talk about the biggest blockbusting announcement that was announced at a Nintendo Direct. You've speculated Minecraft is coming to Switch 2.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah.
But it is kind of cool because it has vibrant visuals.
Well, here's the thing. Minecraft coming to a new platform, doesn't matter what it is as certain as that it will rain in Florida in June, you know?
I don't think there's a PS5 build of Minecraft.
It'll come. I think there actually is.
I'm pretty sure it's still running the PS4 build. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
It playable on PS5? That is the point.
Oh yeah, it is.
But so the Switch 1 version of Minecraft was playable on the Switch 2.
Yeah, well, still go. No, Minecraft PS5 comes through.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Bedrock, they stopped having to do specific builds for consoles. Yeah, last year it got a native PS5 build, so.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, as certain as the rains will come, there will be a Minecraft on anything. You release a new mobile phone, Minecraft's on it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's
the highest selling game ever.
Smart fridge, Minecraft.
All right.
Minecraft is the new Skyrim. It's the new 10-year-old game that they're porting to every single known platform.
I mean, for good reason. It is evergreen, right? Like new kids growing up will play it, and they won't get tired of it.
We got a batch of Xenoblade games.
Yeah, that was the next thing I was going to bring up too. So, like, Xenoblade Chronicles is always this thing I viewed from the outside. I've never played any of the games, but like the people who are into these games, especially for like some of the original ones, say they're some of the best JRPGs out there. So I don't know. I do think it's really cool that like the original three, so Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and 3 are coming to Switch 2, like 4K 60, which is what I love to see. For games coming to Switch 2.
I'll say two things. I've played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I've played a lot of it. This is one of those JRPGs that takes like between 20 and 40 hours to get going. It takes so long.
So you haven't played the first one? The first one is the one I hear the most about.
I haven't played the first one. I've only played the second one. And I played Xenoblade Chronicles X, which is a little weird that it wasn't included in this to me to get a Switch 2 version. I had an ex who was like really, really into it, and it was one of those like I really tried to like it for her. I wanted to like it so bad, and I just could not stand it. It was like MMO style gameplay, but without being an MMO, kinda. And I to this day I don't really know what she liked about it. I just couldn't get there. I tried so hard. And it was like the whole game was about mechs, and at the beginning of the game, it's like 10 hours before you get your stupid mech. Like,
yeah, I don't know. Like the aesthetic of the world is kind of interesting to me because it's like mechs, but also fantasies and like what is going on.
The mechs
there?
are only in X. They're not in.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, there's no mechs in Xenoblade Chronicles 2, as far as I remember.
But I don't know. It's just one of those franchises that I've never really got into that I looked at from the outside. I was like, maybe one day I'll play. So maybe one day I'll play Xenoblade 1 on Switch 2, just out of curiosity. But like I did think it was cool that they're bringing these games here and they're 4K 60. I think that's
and we got
important.
a new Xenoblade announcement, which people are definitely excited
Xenoblade
about.
Genesis. Which,
so they're dropping. So Chronicles is a trilogy now, it seems, and I think they are related. Like when you play,
they are connected.
When you play Chronicles 2, you don't notice that there's any relation to Chronicles 1, really. But and maybe in the DLC, maybe at the end of the game, it would have been more apparent. But I didn't notice. Like I didn't feel lost or anything.
But again, like I don't know. Like, I mean, this game trailer too, like the interesting imagery, right? Like, it keeps being a thing with Xenoblade where I'm like, what is this?
No, they
like,
look
I'm looking
good.
at
I mean,
it.
they convinced me to buy 2, and I hated it.
Are they on like a ring world or something? Like the mountains extend like
it,
to the sky or something? And that's just so fascinating
I love a
to me.
ring world.
Like, yeah, so like I don't know. There is something interesting going on with Xenoblade, but I just never have forayed into it. So
the next announcement had me like
I pogged for this. Nintendo Switch Sports Resort. Unironically stoked
the
for this. The
return of Woohoo Island. The king is back.
I'm stoked for this. And like they brought all the sports over from Switch Sports and then some.
And I never played Switch Sports, so this will be all new to me. And I will be getting this because it's I'll be getting this. The prop plane is back. There's a skateboarding mode where you can just kind of explore around the island on a skateboard. It looks like using the mouse mode on the Joy-Con, which is like such a funny idea.
Yeah. I popped when I saw volleyball was back. Oh yeah. I got so sweaty with Switch Sports volleyball at one point.
The only thing I'm a little mad about is no swordplay, no Chambara.
Oh yeah.
But boxing is in, and boxing was always better.
Basketball.
Yeah, basketball, golf. Yeah, the hits are there.
You gotta have tennis. Yeah.
And I bet it gets DLC. Yeah. I bet this becomes a platform for them because Switch Sports 1 got DLC, right? Or updates?
It did get additional games.
Is this going to have
soccer?
Because Switch Sports 1 had soccer, right?
I don't think this has soccer.
That's a little disappointing. Soccer looked fun.
But I do imagine they'll get updates, and I think they were always kind of chasing the high of the original Wii Sports, right? Yeah. Like in terms of like ubiquity, like Wii Sports was like
Wii Sports was a pack-in title, guys.
Right. But like, like obviously I think that's the goal, right? Like to be as popular as Wii Sports. And I think this has a pretty decent shot. It's got like all the greatest hits.
Yeah.
Plus like the Woohoo Island stuff. So I'm excited
for
it. I always have fun with these games.
Maybe I'm crazy for this, but I've always wanted them to just do an open RPG kind of game on Woohoo Island. Like with a Wii Sports code of paint.
Ring Fit and
yeah, no, exactly. Like the story modes from the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, but it's like on Woohoo Island, and you're like going around and challenging people to the sports or something. I think that would be so sick. And then I think it's a lost opportunity that they're not doing it because it's just a setting so many people are just kind of in love with. For no reason, I might add. Like, there's nothing to Woohoo Island.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's just a place. But it's a place we have so much nostalgia for. I mean, the original Wii Sports Resort, and this is why Switch Sports did not sell me at all. That sports complex was not cozy. It did not... It made me feel nothing. Whereas, like, Wii Sports Resort, it felt like going on vacation to play that game. It really did to me. It really just felt good to play. It had that incredible skydiving intro that I hope they bring back, because what a simple little thing. I don't know, man.
I'm excited for it. Yeah, I think it'll be great. Really I always have fun with these Nintendo sports games.
Yeah,
so.
And I'd love to see us get Woohoo Island and Mario Kart World because it was a great track.
One weird omission from this. I would have thought we'd seen like it's been a year. Dude, where's the Mario Kart World DLC?
I don't think they're making it. I think
that's crazy.
I think Mario Kart World is. I don't know, man. What a missed opportunity. It's a game that they have just made a little bit worse over and over again. That's not fair. They
listened, right? They kind of changed it back to.
It's still not as good as it was at launch. But they did fix they did an improvement to item balance. That is better now. But there's no way to play multiplayer online without getting the intermission tracks that nobody likes.
Yeah. Well, we can save Mario Kart for another discussion. Yeah. But they showed Star Fox again. We saw RuneScape again. That's fine. Final Fantasy Resonance, which is another kind of HD 2D Final Fantasy.
But this is the first HD 2D Final Fantasy. They haven't done one yet.
Yeah, that's right. Which is very cool.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
The Duskbloods, I will say, like, dude, the second the frame showed up on my screen, I was like, this is From Software. Like, it's just... So I can recognize From Software so easily.
I didn't think it was From Soft. When I saw it, I thought it was a Souls-like. I thought it was some other Souls-like.
Okay, no, I was like, this is From Soft. Like, there's, I don't know. I could just tell. But, like, didn't show much other than, a network test being announced. Yeah. Which, I don't know, like, this is a very multiplayer-focused From Soft game, similar to Elden Ring Night Rain, right? which I hope that's not the direction they're just going in the future. Like, I want them to get...
They're not going to kill the golden goose like that.
Yeah, so, but like, it is cool that Nintendo is getting an exclusive From Software game. That, I mean, that...
This trailer looked better than the last one, though, in my opinion. The last one was like...
I hope you can play Duskblood solo.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on it.
Right. But yeah, I'm interested to see more about this, right? Because like obviously I will at least pay attention to whatever Miyazaki is involved in. What else?
Dragon Quest Monsters: The Withered World. I don't have a ton to say about, but I do want to mention it. I've really fallen in love with Dragon Quest since 11, but Dragon Quest Monsters, I don't know. I feel like the franchise is floundering a little bit since Toriyama passed. You know, they're really focusing on these old designs, which they have a lot of, but I don't know, man. I'm not excited for this. It did not. It's just Bulma.
Yeah. I didn't really care.
Yeah.
Briefly want to mention Metaphor ReFantasio. I think one of the best JRPGs ever coming to Switch 2. That's huge. Yeah. Metaphor is great. It's just it's Persona in a different like fantasy setting. It's fantastic.
Wait, what?
What's that? What?
I'm reading Deltarune has it really been that long since the Nintendo show? Deltarune got a release date for its next chapter, and it's June 5th for chapter 5. That doesn't sound right. Because
I don't know if that's accurate. I also don't really care about Deltarune. So
the weird thing about Deltarune is I was enamored with Undertale, but then I played Omori, and I felt like Omori did the same things Undertale did, but it did it like in a way that broke my heart. And I can't. Deltarune just has not captured me. My brother keeps telling me I gotta play Deltarune, and I played the first 2 chapters, and I did like it.
Yeah,
but Undertale was special. Like,
right? Yeah,
and I don't know if it would be today, but at the time it came out, Undertale was very special.
Absolutely, yeah.
And I am just not vibing with Deltarune the same way.
I know people are though. Like it's got a pretty big following.
It does.
I'll just be honest. I haven't played it, right? So I don't know either way. Like I might really like it, but I don't know. The next one is a big deal, not for me, but it is for a lot of people. Kingdom Hearts 4 was finally announced after years.
Well, no, this isn't the first time we've seen Kingdom Hearts 4.
No, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, yeah, it is.
I am certain I've seen this before.
I mean, like, it all looks the same to me, too.
No, they said after years of radio silence, Kingdom Hearts 4 was shown off during the Direct. We have seen Kingdom Hearts 4 before.
No, we have not. I'm telling you, we have not. Yeah, we have not. We have seen other Kingdom Hearts stuff, but not Kingdom Hearts 4.
Like, I saw the little fight in the... No, the first time we ever saw Kingdom Hearts 4 was during the 20th anniversary event in April 2022.
Oh, maybe you're right. Okay.
I hate this franchise. I know when we saw Kingdom Hearts 4 because I was so bored.
I don't know. I don't really care about Kingdom Hearts at all.
No, I actually don't hate it. I don't care about it. I tried to play Kingdom Hearts 1. I borrowed a copy.
It is. I've never played it. Yeah. It might be one of those things I investigate one day. But.
I borrowed a copy from my cousin. He never took it back. It was an original PS2 copy, so I doubt he even has a way to play it anymore. So I still have it. I played through most of it, and I liked it okay, but it was like, I don't know. It just wasn't exciting to me.
I will say from an outsider's perspective, I found it so strange that this big reveal blowout for Kingdom Hearts 4, it was like all anime stuff and like no Disney stuff. There was like a brief shot of like Donald and Goofy.
I mean, what the hell would they show? Disney I was just like, put out anything good in like 10 years.
But I was going to say, isn't the whole point of Kingdom Hearts like the Disney and the anime together? Like,
I mean, what are they going to show? What's it going to be? Star Wars? Star Wars is dead. Know. Star Wars is ass now. Are they going to show Marvel? Marvel hasn't had a... I mean, no, that's not fair.
Surely they've had like more animated movies since then. Like, that's the kind of thing that... I don't know. I'm saying surely they have. I don't know if I
couldn't
watch
tell you
them.
either. Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was weird. Like it's more like anime coded than ever.
Yeah.
And it, the earlier entries weren't.
No, and Sora looks very like emo in this.
He looks very JRPG protagonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Kingdom Hearts it's got its mega fans. I always thought it was kind of weird, but but maybe I'll check it out one day. I don't know.
It was coming day and date with Switch 2 apparently, and that's neat. But 4 years of radio silence is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's a long time of quiet.
And then finally, the last thing they showed, the big gun here.
The big gun. A remake.
The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. not called remake. They just call it Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. So it's a remake.
I did kind of get a complete retelling vibe from this, which would be something I'm into.
Yeah, and like that would be crazy, right? If it was like a reimagining of Ocarina of Time.
The problem is like the things I like about Ocarina of Time, I'm not convinced modern Nintendo is still capable of. And what I mean by that is like a cohesive story that people like.
But they have a story already, right?
Yeah,
like, they're not going to change the story. They might just change like how some of the dungeons are and.
No, I think they would. I mean, I think the storytelling would have to change a little bit. Like they're not going to just copy and paste all the dialogue. They're going to have to rewrite it.
No, they're not. Yeah, they'll rewrite it.
It's going to be voice acted, and that is not something modern Nintendo.
You think so? You think they're going to voice act it?
Modern Zelda's voice acted.
Yeah, I guess in the cutscenes, right?
Yeah.
Like in Tears of the Kingdom, when you talk to an NPC, it's not voice acted.
But if you think this isn't going to be a pretty cutscene heavy affair, I think you're incorrect.
Yeah, and you're right. Especially with like the Zelda movie coming out, I think that's going to be a big reason why they really push like this reimagining of Zelda here.
I'm just not convinced Nintendo has the sauce to do a well voice acted, well-written linear Zelda like Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I don't know. You've got to think though that Nintendo is aware enough to realize that like this is one of, if not the most beloved games ever made, right? Yeah. Like not just Nintendo games, like games ever made, and they cannot mess it up, right? Like so, I would hope that they take the appropriate care to whatever they do to it.
This is also going to be the first $300 video game,
right? Like yeah, this will be $80 for sure, but
90.
It's going to launch later this year, and I think this will be the only other game that launches next to GTA because I don't think Nintendo cares at all.
But $9 game.
The thing that does irk me about this is their big blockbuster for the winter, right? Like that's what it seems like right now. And I just hate that being a remake. That bothers me so much.
When's the Zelda movie? I'm sure they're doing this because of the Zelda movie, right?
Dude, I have no idea.
You know,
I do not follow
I will say, and this could be a future episode we could spin this into because we've already gone long, but it feels like gaming culture and culture in general is just like an Ouroboros that's eating its own tail at all available opportunities.
I get that. Yeah. It does. And you're right. This is like a longer discussion, but I will say, like, it does feel like at a certain point in time we stopped trying to do new things, and we're just like, we came up with enough good stuff. Let's just revisit that over and over.
I'm gonna make a bold prediction. All right, I'm gonna make a massive prediction. Within the decade, we are gonna have a remake of the original Mass Effect trilogy.
Yeah, I feel like that could happen.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bold prediction. We're just gonna have like not like the Legendary Edition, which was kind of nice, honestly.
It was great.
It's a nice way to play it on modern systems, but we're just gonna have a remaster of the whole trilogy because we kind of already got like a remake of the first game in the Legendary Edition, but. Yeah, I guarantee it. We're gonna see remakes and remasters like Dragon Age Origins remastered remake. You know. Although I don't think EA cares enough to give the fans what they want.
Yeah, Dragon Age might be kind of dead, but for this game, like I do agree that the vibes it was giving me was like Nintendo trying to say like we're going to reimagine Ocarina of Time, which is way more exciting, I think, than just like if they UE4ified the Ocarina of Time assets and called it a day, right? So
it looked interesting. I might be honestly if I owned a Switch too, but I don't. But
yeah, I mean,
I don't think I will.
It's a big wait and see for me.
I think either way they go with this game, it's going to be just massive, just absolutely massive. Really, the only game that can go toe to toe with GTA in terms of like attention.
Yeah, and I'm not going to be playing GTA 6. I think the Rockstar formula has worn off on me.
The Rockstar formula was.
It never took hold on Connor.
Yeah, the Rockstar formula was really old by the time GTA 5 came out.
Yeah, it's like, the Red Dead came out. I'm like, oh, this game's great. Because I remember talking positively about it, but
actually, I can't say that the GTA formula never worked for me because I think Saints Row 3 is essentially just the GTA formula, and I really like that game.
Yeah, but Saints Row 3 was
just goofy.
It's just goofy. It's a GTA game that doesn't take itself seriously, and I think that's the worst part about GTA is it tries to make fun of all these things.
Yeah.
But GTA 4 is right there, and it took itself very seriously and actually had like a harsh message about like the culture.
All right, I'm going to bring us back on topic because we've gone for an hour and a half.
I could do this forever. Yeah.
No, we can do this forever.
So any final thoughts on the Nintendo Direct?
I think they gotta fix the formula of the Directs.
They gotta do something different.
I agree with that, but I think what they had to show was pretty good.
Yeah, they also just staple, but
of what they showed, the stuff I'm particularly excited for: Dragon's Dogma coming to PC, Switch Sports. Very excited for that.
Yeah.
The rest, like, I still feel like the Switch 2 just doesn't have a lot of content for a guy like me.
It feels
for a guy like you.
Yeah, no, I mean, if you're a Switch 2 only gamer, you were eating at this Direct. You're getting Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I think they do have compelling exclusive, right? Like, Fire Emblem isn't for you, but it's going to be a massive game.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is big.
Yeah, we're a year into the Switch 2 now. Like,
it just still feels really slow to me.
It feels like there's not anything that's, like, groundbreaking. You don't have like a groundbreaking new 3D Mario announced yet.
There's no Breath of the Wild. There's no Mario.
There's no Mario Odyssey. There's no Breath of the Wild. There's no Tears of the Kingdom.
Any game lineup would pale in comparison to that, right? So I feel like that is a bit of an unfair.
But they did do it.
They did it once.
They did it in a year.
We're a year in and we don't have a 3D Mario.
We don't have a 3D Mario.
I think next year.
I think it gets announced next year. I think
don't have a Smash Bros.
I think it's in the cooker right now, and it's almost done. I think
we don't have almost done. Yeah, we don't have anything that like is a platform seller because Mario Kart World wasn't.
Pokopia was.
Yeah,
dude.
Pokopia was. Pokopia was huge.
We haven't heard anything about the new Pokemon games in this Direct, which is kind of strange.
We heard them in the last. We got the Pokemon Direct though.
Pokemon.
Yeah, we're gonna get a Pokemon Direct. I think that's the worst part about Nintendo is they space their directs out and you just get like a general topic direct. But God, this makes me miss E3 where they slammed like
dude, I miss E3 so much.
They slammed like 2 weeks of announcements into 3 days, and you could just like mainline those presentations for 3 days and come out like, oh yeah, this is what's coming out in the next year.
I found myself missing E3 this year.
Yeah,
finally we got him.
Not because of the shows, but because of the schedule. It was so spread out this year.
It was.
It was like across 2 weeks instead of 3 days.
We had 3 showcases in like a week span. 4 showcases.
Interesting shout out. Jason Schreier has a YouTube channel now, and he posts all sorts of informative, like, inside baseball gaming knowledge. And the latest video he put out is why E3 died. So I would recommend watching it. I watched it, and I thought it was
I've actually been going back recently, and I've been watching old E3s and how, like...
Dude, they're so hype.
They go all the way back, too, like, all the way to the first E3, and they're nuts. It's interesting. Even a decade ago, it's like, what have we lost? There's no
I don't
spectacle.
know. Like, I do think public sentiment is kind of turning now to where like more and more people are like, yeah, E3 was it.
Yeah, I can't be bothered to care because I have, at least with E3, I could block off like a long weekend to watch E3. But
yeah,
how am I going to block off enough time at work to catch all of these schedules? Unless this podcast suddenly gets big enough that we can make it our day job to sit there and watch Jeff Keighley, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Analyze Jeff Keighley.
Yeah, but like,
having to replace all three of our incomes would be
that's a
substantial
lot of money. Yeah, my income's probably the easiest to replace. You can just make me the E3 dummy and just pay me enough to sit and watch game trailers all day.
But yeah, just to kind of wrap up, I thought overall this was an extraordinary Summer Games Fest. Like all 4 of the shows, I thought were very good. I had fun watching all 4 of them.
Not to mention all the little indie shows in between there.
I didn't watch any of them this year.
Yeah,
I didn't watch any of them either. Yeah.
There's like a dozen of them. That's the worst part in E3. Those would be scattered throughout like the different marquee showcases. I didn't even pay attention to the PC game show this year.
We keep getting Steam Next Fests. Steam Next Fest is so common. Like I don't actually know how often it is, but it's often enough now that I feel like I'm
2-3 times a year.
I'm getting my indie game everything from Steam Next Fest. I don't want to sit down and watch a showcase.
Next Fest is so good.
Trailers.
Plus, Steam's algorithm just knows.
Yeah.
It has so much information to know exactly what kind of games you play that if I get recommended a game on Steam, I'm like, that looks neat.
It's something interesting for indie developers that I've seen now is that the meta used to be like trailers and like advertising and everything, and now the meta is just make a good game, Steam algorithm.
Yeah.
You have to have a great store page so that when the algorithm shows your store page to people, they'll click buy.
Have you seen the Steam release, your Steam release personal calendar that they've rolled out?
I have, and it's good.
It's so good. It's like, oh, hey, here's games you might be interested in and when they come out in the next month. And I'd like it because it's all games that look really good or would interest me other than Zenless Zone Zero for some reason.
I will say we got one more showcase coming very soon, I think. I think it's going to be next Monday or next Wednesday. Steam Frame, Steam Machine.
Steam Frame, Steam Machine.
Half-Life 3.
Oh, is that happening?
Half-Life 3.
Oh, you're just saying things. Okay.
No, I do think the Steam Frame and Steam Machine are like imminent. I think it'll be...
Hey, eventually you have to be right?
There's been some like FCC movement recently that makes people think it's going to be next Monday.
I think it's going to get crippled by this.
I think it's going to be $1,200, and I'm not going to buy it. But
it sucks. It sucks so bad that Valve is getting completely screwed over by something completely out of their control.
They'll be fine.
Everyone is. Yeah,
everyone is. And have we all read the Xbox 100 Days memo?
Yeah,
we might have to do an episode on that. Yeah.
I think there's layoffs coming. There's another round of gaming layoffs coming. Yeah.
I also have multiple games I want to talk about. So let me just start off by saying I am playing 007 First Light and Mina the Hollower at a very slow pace. So I have some thoughts, but probably not as advanced as yours, Connor. So that being said, you want to talk about?
I'm going to start with Mina the Hollower because I bet you and I are similarly into Mina the Hollower.
I'm like part way through the first dungeon.
Okay, I've beat the first two. I've beat 2 dungeons.
Yeah,
and part of this is my fault. I picked this game up, and like I saw something about secrets in Mina the Hollower, and when I saw secrets,
you made assumptions.
I thought this was going to be an animal well or a tunic.
You've made that mistake a couple times, right, with other games too. And
I can't think of another instance, but yeah.
No, I remember recently there was a game where you said the exact same thing and you were disappointed by it.
Yeah.
I forget which one it was, though.
But Mina the Hollower is just a good 2D Zelda game.
So are you sure about that, though? I have not looked up stuff, but the only thing I saw was that you have, like, there's multiple New Game Pluses, and the game genuinely changes when you on each New Game Plus. So there might be, like, a hidden depth to it. I don't know.
I haven't found... I guess I'm not that far in, but I haven't seen any... I saw one indication of it, and it was like... I saw someone walk into a mirror, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I figured out how to do it, and it's the lamest thing in any video game I've ever seen.
Do you just dig under it or something?
It's just... I'm not going to tell you, because maybe it'll be a moment for you. But I actually had it spoiled for me, and it's like... It was something I tried and it didn't work, and it's like, oh, you didn't hold the button long enough, like, and it was like, oh, this isn't a very good video game. It's just. I mean,
so let me just. I'm enjoying it. I don't see the 90+ Metacritic score right now.
Not at all.
I don't see it, but I am enjoying it.
It does not have the sauce Shovel Knight had at all. To me,
I think the whole like digging mechanic is pretty novel, I like how it integrates with both the combat and the platforming. And you know, obviously, I'm saying this as someone who's played it very briefly. I'm in the first dungeon, right? So take that for what you will. So,
but it's like 2D Zelda, but there's not like any puzzles. Like, maybe not really.
There are puzzles, but like they're not Zelda level puzzles.
Yeah, they're not complicated. The combat's great. I got no complaints about the combat. It's just...
Which weapon did you pick?
I picked the hammer, and I regret it.
I picked the chain, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I think the chain is the right answer. As far as I can tell. That is the weapon everyone should pick. But I have my hammer so upgraded, I'm so used to it now, I'm not switching. I don't know, man. There is cool stuff. Like, there are puzzles in the main town. The main town is cool. That's a fun mechanic. But, like, there's no... They were trying to do something interesting. This game's like open world. There are no progression items like you would get in a Zelda game. But the result of that is that I don't feel like I'm progressing, really. I thought it was going to be like... that, and that's the other reason I kind of thought it was going to be like an Animal Well situation where, like, I'm learning things, and the things I'm learning are the progression. But I'm not. Right. I'm not learning anything. It's just... I'm just playing through dungeons, and...
Yeah, I mean... I think that criticism is kind of on you, though. Like, you're going into this game with unreasonable expectations of what it should be.
No, the criticism
could be,
is...
or what, all that, you know?
But to me, making a good 2D Zelda game is no longer enough. The bar has been raised by games like Tunic to say, like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta do something interesting. You can't just make a good Zelda game anymore. I don't know
for my personal
fully tastes.
Agree with that, but like I do agree with you that like the games that do go that extra mile are more interesting for sure.
I can only speak to my taste because obviously this has a 90+ on Metacritic. It's selling reasonably well. It's sold over 3. I think it's sold over 300,000.
It secured Yacht Club's future, which is good.
Which I think is good because I don't want Yacht Club to go away because they might make another good game someday. But this just is not like I'm 4 hours in and I sat and I stared out the window on the plane. I didn't play Mina the Hollower. Like, I'm sorry.
You decided to raw dog.
No, I was listening to music, but like
okay.
I was on an aisle seat for one of my flights.
That's awful.
I just didn't want to play Mina the Hollower. I felt no compulsion to pick this game back up. I don't have anything like.
Are you gonna drop it or are you gonna?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'm done with it. I can see myself coming back to it later. I'm not, and to be fair to this game, I'm not in a big video game mood lately. I've been spending a lot of time outside. I'm riding my bike around. Been hanging out with friends, going on dates, stuff. Like, haven't had a lot of gaming time lately. I was at the beach. Not a ton of gaming time, but I'm a gamer at heart, and this did not spark joy for me in any meaningful way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying it, but I also think it's just fine. I don't think it's incredible at anything it really does yet, right? And I will play it a bit more, right? Like I'm not done with it or anything, but I've also played it much less than you. So
I mean, I've only played like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, I am not super deep in the game, but it just isn't. I don't know. I couldn't put Shovel Knight down when I played it, but I also like Mega Man more than I think I like A Link to the Past, which would be the two games happening here. Or I guess it's more Link's Awakening, which is like the best 2D Zelda in my opinion. I don't know. Maybe talking about Link's Awakening makes me want to play it more, but when I was actually playing it, I didn't want to play it more.
Yeah. Okay, so that's Mina the Hollower. I'll go next, right? Like, so I have not been home much over the past week, so I have not made much progression in 007. So I do want to talk about it at some point because I'm liking what I've played so far.
I finished it. It's good.
Yeah. So we'll probably do a spoilery talk once I finish it. But I've just been playing so much Slay the Spire, man. Like I know there's all these games, but like I just keep gravitating back to Slay the Spire 2. What a game Slay the Spire 2 is, and I am deep in the Ascension system, right? So for recap, for those who don't know, after you beat the game with a character, you unlock the Ascension system, which is like adds modifiers to make the game more difficult. And in Slay the Spire 2, there's 10 Ascension levels. I'm on Ascension 8 or 9 with every single character. So I am getting close, right? But from everything I've seen, there does seem to be an order of magnitude jump in difficulty between Ascension 9 and 10, right? So I'm planning to be stuck on Ascension 9 for a while, but like, dude, I just can't get enough, right? Like, even when this game is beating my teeth in, like I'm just like one more run. Like it's
nice.
Truly an incredible game. Some of the best to ever do it for the roguelike genre and the card roguelike genre. So
I know a lot of people are really excited for that 1.0 to come out. I've had some friends texting me about it lately that are really into Slay the Spire 1, and they don't have a PC to play Slay the Spire 2 on.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I mean, like Slay the Spire 2, you could play it on your laptop, right? Like even if you have a work laptop.
Yeah.
Okay, no laptop. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
The modern era, people are just on phones.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, I think the 1.0 release is going to be massive. And just like watching some of Megacrit's interviews, it's very clear that they have extensive plans for Slay the Spire 2. Like new game modes that we haven't even like conceived of yet. And new characters, right? Like all of this is kind of like percolating right now at Megacrit. And not to mention the Act 4, which is like the true ending of the game, which doesn't even exist yet, right? So there is a lot of work yet to be done on Slay the Spire 2. But that just excites me, right? Because like if it's already this good in an unfinished state, like it's just going to be like an all-timer when it's finally done. So yeah, Can't get enough Slay the Spire 2. There were times when I was just like, I'm playing Mina, I'm playing 007, I'm just like, I'm gonna go play Slay the Spire 2 for another round or two.
Yeah.
So
007, I mean, I'm not gonna talk about it too much, but it was another, like, kind of got cursed by expectations for me. I wanted it to
be more Hitman.
I wanted it to be Hitman with a bit of Uncharted, and what it really is Uncharted with a little dash of Hitman in there.
Yeah,
but if you go in with that expectation, I think you're gonna have a fantastic time. The story's good, the writing's good, the Bond girls are good, the characters, it's all.
Yeah, so I'm at the I'll just say it right. Like I'm at the the level with the Pirate King.
Yeah, so you're very early. Still.
I'm pretty early, yeah. But I was impressed by the set pieces, right? Like so far in the game, like I was just like, and I hate to do this, like because to compare it right off the bat, I was like, they're not Naughty Dog level, right? Like because like the very clearly inspired Uncharted 3 set piece I thought was very good, but it was so much more polished in Uncharted 3 than it was here. But it was still very fun.
I think I said this last time we talked about it, but I think the problem with this game is like Naughty Dog were masters of when to leave the player in control and when to make it just a cutscene. Yeah. And I feel like IOI is a little clumsier with that. They didn't quite have that down.
I think I agree with you so far, but I will say like this is IOI's first venture into this kind of game, and this is a much better showing than Uncharted 1.
It's the shit out of Uncharted 1. Yes,
right?
If they get to make a trilogy of this, I think we might be in for like one of the greatest trilogies in
they
gaming.
Probably won't, considering the news that has come out, but I don't know. I hope they do, because IOI, I think they're some of the most talented devs out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm enjoying it a lot.
Yeah.
We'll have more to say about it when I finish it.
Yeah.
What you got, Mike? You got something for us?
I guess I jumped back into Final Fantasy XIV again.
Oh, you got to kill Savage Omega again?
No, I'm like 30-40% into a Realm Reborn.
You sound like you're not having too much fun.
Oh, it's awful.
Really? I always heard a Realm Reborn is like...
No, a Realm Reborn is garbage. My roommates are real big fans of Final Fantasy XIV, and I am here to tell you that a Realm Reborn is the most atrocious slog of a main story in an MMO I have ever played.
How much MMO experience do you have, Mike?
I have a good bit.
Okay.
Warframe, right?
Warframe,
yeah, Warframe kinda.
Champions Online. I've played a good bit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I've done the full leveling curve in Champions Online twice. From 0 to max level. Yeah. So me and Champions Online is slog. It's awful. 0 stars. But at least I get to press buttons. I spent an hour and a half walking between 2 or 3 NPCs in a cave system, going back and forth to do a quest. That was it. That was the summary of this whole part of the main sequence. Was going back and forth in a cave for an hour and a half.
Sounds like an MMO.
Oh god, I just want to play the game. I want to actually enjoy the combat and play the MMO, and then I don't get to do that.
Which one's the one everyone says is great? Is it Heaven's Word? There are
several
and
expansions. The expansions are apparently where it gets good. You just have to slog through launch Realm Reborn content.
Okay.
So I stopped doing that. I said, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to be participating in this stupid main sequence quest until I decide I'm bored of making chairs as a carpenter. And I have been making chairs for 6 hours. And I realized the crafting jobs. The crafting jobs.
I don't know if I have that in me anymore.
The crafting jobs are great.
Oh,
it's just
you do.
No,
you
do.
Has
Don't
to
worry.
Have the right mushrooms in it.
Yeah, you got to have the right crafting jobs. But here's the thing about crafting: you have to level them all at the same time. There is 10 crafting and gathering jobs, and to make it work and not have to spend ludicrous amounts of money on the market board, which I don't have access to as a free trial.
In-game money.
Have to in-game money, yeah, Gil. Okay. So not real money. You have to level all your crafting and gathering jobs so you can just go grab the resources you need to craft. So to make a simple spear, I need iron ingots, which I need to level up my armor smith to make, because they're not available till level 15 in blacksmith. But I'm not there yet, and I need resources from the armor smith and the goldsmith and the weaver and the gatherer and fisherman. and Alchemist
MMO
to
moment for real.
make my stupid spear.
I mean, like, how much of this is that you're just at like an age or a point in your life where you're like not putting up with the MMO nonsense anymore? You know?
I don't get it because my roommates are all like older than me, and they're like, "This is great, this is great." And I'm like, "What do you mean? You have sat there making fabric for 6 hours? Please,
You've got a
let
girlfriend,
me do
Mike.
something."
You've ascended.
Yeah,
you can't play MMOs
I can't
anymore.
play MMOs.
You can't enjoy them.
Play MMOs
I want to
anymore.
try to
Wow.
enjoy the main story, but and this is after they have cut a lot of quests out of the main story, and it's still a slog. Like 6 patches ago, they cut out. That's actually a couple years ago. They cut out a dozen missions from A Realm Reborn to make it more streamlined, and it still feels like this. This is atrocious. This is what is going on. I haven't done a dungeon in days. You know, I haven't had to.
One of the most scathing reviews we've had.
Oh my god!
no,
I'm gonna keep pushing. I'll push through it.
too.
I'll get to the end of the free trial and I'll report back because it goes all the way up to like level 70 or 80, I think.
We'll see in a couple weeks.
All the way up through I think Shadowbringers, which is apparently the best DLC they ever made. But I don't know if that's Stockholm syndrome for people, or if it is a legitimate like this is good, this is great.
People keep making jokes about Heavensward being like or Ascendance for Monster Hunter being like Heavensward for Final Fantasy.
See, I don't mind grinding games either because I've played through 3 Monster Hunters in the last year, you know?
Yeah, but Monster Hunter, the grind is like sublime.
The grind is fun. I'm having a blast
so
playing
good.
Monster Hunter because I accept a quest, go kill a giant monster, and then I come back and turn its skin into gear. Here I go. They tell me that I need to take down this god and this primal deity, and they tell me it needs to die. And then I spend 7 quests running around talking to people to prove that I can go kill this god, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm not doing anything but grabbing like fabric and running it from place to place. So it's like, oh my god, just let me kill the god. You know, I've already killed one of them. Let me kill the other one.
It's just how it is, man.
And then here's the kicker. Since I'm playing DPS, right? If I want to do dungeons and instance content with other people, that is a 30-minute queue.
That's everybody wants to play DPS.
Everyone wants to play DPS. 30 minutes.
That sucks.
It is nutty. It's not 30-minute. I think it's more like 5. But I did play healer, but it caused my anxiety to spike so bad. I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to play the silly little bard and play my silly little songs. It's my god. I'll soldier through it. I'll make it. I'll report back eventually.
Thank you for your service.
After I decide to like play Battlefield and actually turn my brain off in a good way. But yeah, I'm mixed.
Mixed. That's
mixed. I'm mixed.
That's a mixed review
okay,
from Mike.
That's hilarious, dude.
Gathering is fun. Like the crafting and gathering, I've been having a blast doing. But playing actually engaging with the story, worst part. Just let me go cut down trees for 6 hours. I could turn on a podcast and turn my brain off.
That is such a funny mixed review, dude.
Oh yeah.
You got anything else, Connor?
I have one more trailer I want to shout out, and I alluded to it a second ago. But we finally got a trailer from the MapleStory Classic server.
Dude, how do we not mention that? Oh yeah, that wasn't part of the show.
It wasn't part of any showcase. It was released totally separate. But it's maybe the most important trailer I've seen.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah,
it's so big.
I might just never play any
like
other game ever again.
The original Victoria Island is coming back.
Yeah,
the Alinea music plays in my brain every time I'm in a quiet room.
So good, dude. Dude, I will unironically play that.
Yeah,
like,
me too.
I actually will.
Yes, I will be playing it. I saw some people like asking if it was coming to mobile or something. If it came to mobile, my life would be over. I would like.
Yeah.
I'd never leave the toilet.
So good, man. I
love MapleStory so much.
All right. So I have one more thing. I'll try to keep it brief. So I have been playing Destiny 2. So if you listen to last week's episode, part of the episode was me talking about the end of Destiny 2 and the whole like fervor around it, and the fact that like a lot of people were planning to come back for the final update to kind of show Bungie and show Sony that like people are willing to support this game. And people showed up, and I was one of them, right? Like on June 9th, when the final update went live, I think there was something like over 160 or 170,000 concurrent on Steam. There was even more on console across PlayStation and Xbox. And that is a huge showing for a presumably dead game, especially when you compare it to Marathon, the game Bungie is actively supporting,
like
which is free right now and had a peak of like 18,000, right? So I probably won't do anything. I'm fully aware of that, but I do like that this is at least sending a message, right? Whether or not it'll be heard or not, it probably won't be.
So
who knows? But right like it now, is sending a message.
Speaking of that, Destiny peaked today at 133,000 players.
Yeah, people are still playing.
And right now on Steam, it is the #1 top seller.
Dude, this last update, unironically, Bungie cooked. It's so good.
Like, it jumped up 19 places to be the top-selling game.
I said this last week too, but this is the Bungie cycle, right? Like, Destiny's dead, Destiny's so back, Destiny's dead. It's been this way, like, since Destiny came out, right? Like, but I guess now the funds aren't there to support that pattern anymore. And it's just unfortunate because I played it. Obviously, I was completely overwhelmed because the last thing I played was the Forsaken expansion or Beyond Light or something. So it's been years since I played Destiny 2. So I was immediately inundated with so much stuff. But I started on one of the campaigns from a previous expansion, Witch Queen, and it was great stuff. And I'm looking forward to getting to the later expansions and the new content as well. So I'm having a good time revisiting Destiny, right? Like, that gunplay they have in Destiny is evergreen, right?
Good.
Some of the best gunplay ever in a video game.
If I had any idea what I was supposed to do in Destiny, I feel like I'd have put 1,000 hours in it.
Dude, so here's the crazy thing, right? Like, so I posted in our old clan Discord for Destiny that, like, I'm revisiting the game one last time. And, like, I wasn't even making a call to arms or anything. I was just, like, I posted a little picture. I was like, hey, this is what I'm doing.
You blew you blew the horn. And
fast forward to today, so many people are like, yeah, we're coming back. Many people have rejoined that Destiny 2 Discord server that I set up, right? Like, people are playing from our clan right now. I'm just like, wow, like, it's crazy that, like, this game has a future. It really does. It's just up to Sony and Bungie to see it, right? Yeah. Like, people will show up for this game. And that doesn't always happen, right? Like no. These are people who now are married with kids. They are making time to play Destiny 2 in 2026. Right? Dude, think about that for a second.
It's
right? Like,
absolutely, it's the top third. It's the third most played game right now. Fourth. It's in the top 100 games right now by current players. This is a game that people were saying was dead for years, and it is now top 6, I think.
Yeah, I mean, like, clearly there's interest in it, right? Like, people, and for good reason. I'm not just showing up out of the kindness of my heart. There's good stuff in Destiny 2, right? Like, and like, the experience with your friends is really, really good in Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is so good with, like, playing with, like, your friends and clanmates. It effectively is a third space, right? Like, it is a place where people go to hang out, right? Destiny can be that. Right, and I just think it's so short-sighted of Bungie and Sony to just say no more Destiny 2. And okay, that's fine, no more Destiny 2. But, like, no Destiny projects planned for the future, no Destiny 3 in development. That is a mistake, right? Effectively saying that this is now an IP on ice. That is a huge mistake, I think. And I think, again, the message is sent. I don't know if it'll be heard, but the message is certainly sent that people will show up and show out for Destiny. And I'm going to play more tonight, right? Like, I'm going to play, like, I have friends that are in the clan playing right now. And, like, these are people who have not played for several expansions, right? So we're all slowly making our way through the old content with the ultimate goal of maybe one day doing the final shape raid, which is, like, effectively the conclusion to Destiny 2.
What would it cost that would be to, like, have Destiny 2?
Like, there's a bundle right now with everything for $25.
However, I will add that it does not include a lot of the old gated contact.
I mean, is that stuff even still in the game?
Yeah, it has there.
Yeah, it has stuff. It has like the last like 5 expansions, dude. It's got so much content in it. Like, I think if you even have a passing interest in Destiny 2, like, it is worth it. Like, you get so much.
I mean, I don't even know if I finished the free stuff.
Yeah. There's just a lot in Destiny 2. There's, like, multiple campaigns, lots of multiplayer activities, both co-op and PvP, like, PvE. Like, there's so much stuff in Destiny 2 at this point. And if this is truly the end of support for Destiny 2, which it looks like it is, like, it is going out with a bang, right? It is a game that has, and especially for new people coming in, yes, like the new onboarding is atrocious and that will never change. But like, if you soldier through it, there is so much content, a compelling loot grind. It can effectively be a forever game. Unfortunately, can't literally be that because there's no more updates coming. Yeah. But a new person can jump into Destiny and play it for a few hundred hours and have a great time, like without any updates coming.
I should play it,
and that means something.
I was talking with Aaron on the Discord recently about wanting to do a lineage of games episode, maybe, and I feel like Monster Hunter and Destiny have a very similar shared lineage. Not necessarily mechanically, but structurally. The like shared hub world going into an instanced dungeon.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like, if you decide to check it out, Connor, you're more than welcome to join the clan. And there's some people there you already know, like Ranga.
Okay. I do love Ranga.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, like I was surprised to see that, right? Like, and Dylan, who does the music for the show, he's in the clan too, and he's in our Discord. Obviously,
Resident Evil,
very Resident Evil fan. So I mean, like, I was surprised to see that, right? Like, people are showing up for Destiny, right? Yeah. And even my friend group is showing up for Destiny.
Yeah,
who have very busy lives, right? And if my friend group is showing up, you know this is being replicated all over the world.
Yeah.
So.
Call me when you got Tom in there. If Tom's in there,
he would never. He is playing 007 though. He's a big James Bond head.
Nice.
So,
but have I met literally any of these people?
I don't think so.
You met Tom. You met Tom at the tailgate.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Tom's great. He's always handing people drinks.
But final thing I will say, right? Like, Bungie might be done with Destiny 2, but I am not done with Destiny 2. Right, it'll be a game I play for the foreseeable future.
Yeah, hopefully they keep the servers up. But knowing Bungie, they're probably going to be really. Yeah,
I mean, dude, the Destiny
Bungie are going to be really mad.
The Destiny 1 servers are still up, right? Like, I don't think the servers are going anywhere for a long time.
There's two ways this can go. Either one, Bungie and Sony see this and say, "Oh, we could probably keep updating this game because it's selling better in Marathon," or they say, "Oh, these people should be playing Marathon," and just shutter the servers.
No, they wouldn't do that. But like what I see could happen, right? Like, and obviously this is unlikely, right? I think they see these numbers and be like, let's do a Destiny 1 remaster as to kind of test the waters. Just test the waters to see what the response to this is. And if it sells enough, then maybe they think about Destiny 3. Right? That's just my kind of opinion, vibe, thought, whatever, right? Like, don't take that for any fact or anything. Yeah. I think that has a shot of happening, right? Like, because, and actually, funny enough, bringing up Jason Schreier again, the first video he put out was why Destiny 2 died, basically, right? And he goes into, ultimately, is because the cost to fund Destiny 3 in 2026 would just be ridiculous. Like, 500 million, kind of ridiculous, right? And it's just not something Sony's willing to do right now. But like, to that, I would argue, right, like, Sony's looking for your live service hit. Destiny is the closest thing you have right now.
The closest.
If I were you, I would be shoveling all of my live service energy into Destiny, right? Not throwing it at things like Concord and Fair Games, hoping that something goes viral and blows up.
Yeah, they've
right.
Got
you have effectively a proven success. Just back that a little bit, and you would see good results. But that's not what's happening.
Let's see what's Marathon sitting at. 13K.
Yeah.
17K in the last 24. They've lost 54% of their player base. Oh, they're losing about half their player base a month.
And their highest player count was never that high.
There are 10 times more people playing Destiny 2 on Steam right now than Marathon. And so and the actual number is going to be much larger than that because Marathon is way bigger on PC than console, but Destiny is bigger on console than PC. So like the actual numbers are dwarfing Marathon. Yeah. So I don't know.
And this is a game that just came out. Like Marathon just came out in the last like 5 years, and being down to 11K players.
Marathon came out like 2 months ago.
Like months ago, dude.
3 months ago. Yeah, in March. Being down to 13K players already is not a sign of a healthy live service game.
No.
Compare that to like Sony's other.
Nah, I'm kind of at this point waiting for Marathon to go free to play because I would probably play it a little if it was free to play.
Compare that to like Helldivers 2, which is sitting at 31K, 24-hour peak, 20K playing right now. Also a live service game.
Helldivers 2 is healthy.
Yeah, it's 2 years old now. It came out in 2024.
What's wild?
I will say, I am not going to play Marathon out of principle now.
I don't think people are going to play it.
2. I'm just not going to do it. So...
it's an extraction shooter. It's not gonna kick off. Arc Raiders isn't even doing that hot anymore.
I just need Sony and Bungie to confirm a Destiny follow-up. I just need that from them. Yeah. And then I'll check out Marathon. But that's it, right? Like that's all I wanted to highlight, kind of a follow-up from last week. I am playing Destiny 2 again, which is wild to say, right? Because I have not touched that game in years.
Would you even want Destiny 3 versus just more Destiny 2 content? Like,
I think it is time for another big reset. Okay. Like, they are kind of limited on what they can do for Destiny 2 at this point. Because it is like a PS4, Xbox One game in its bones.
Okay.
So, I would, like, in a world where, like, if it's more Destiny 2 or nothing, yes, I would take more Destiny 2. But I do think it's time for a Destiny 3. Okay, so that being said, I think we're done, right? No more to talk about. Big episode this week.
Huge.
Massive episode.
All right, thank you all for listening. You can follow us at Podcast Game Talk on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Blue Sky. You can click the link in the description of our podcast to join our Discord and talk to us there like so many of you do. And you can like, rate, and review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or any other podcast services you use. Thank you, Connor and Mike.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
See you next week.
Bye.